He chose poorly.
Now tuning into the encountered culture.
Fucking bored, man.
Oh.
Anyway, stop being replaced. Counterculture in your face. Trying to pretend that you want it to end. I'd rather be drinking with my friends. When we go out, you'll never see us again.
Previously on the recap.
I mean, I was going to ask some follow-up questions about Legions Con, and who knows how long that could take, but
I can be succinct.
No, I'm curious because this is my first time going. Like, are there like panels or anything? Or is this more like a toy show where it's just like the floor for all the vendors? And where is the bar? All right, guys, we're going into the bar. Look at this.
Oh, now where have we been?
Talking
Oh my God! Look at this guy. Is that EC? Hey, cowboy hat.
Whoa! All right, we're doing one of these things right here. Look at this. We're doing a 3PO thing.
Look at this.
Look at this. We got Bobby Bell.
Come over here.
We got.
You're gonna stream. You're gonna stream through our stream like fourth wall.
Stream within a stream.
We're doing like a fourth wall, a stream within a stream within a stream. Look at this. That's you're there. I'm here. You're there. It's a stream session. That's real chinchilla fur. All right, don't touch that. All right. Here we are. We're doing the whole damn thing.
Legions Con. That guy's just.
What was your favorite part about Legions Con?
My favorite part is this mustache right here.
Yeah. That pretty much sums up Legions Con. Yeah, I think that's all you really need to know. I wasn't there. Ed Chinchilla was on the ground. Got to meet him during that moment. So very interesting guy. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. But hey, if you were out at Legions Con, I got one question for you. What was your favorite part about Legions Con? All right, just hit me with that. Let me know. Anyway, folks, this is your favorite Friars Day stream, the inconsistent show about the consistent flow of toy news and information. As always, there is a recap to the recap, which is your previously on. And you may have noticed, maybe that wasn't all from the recap, maybe a little bit of a recap mashup, if you will, from Collecting Justified and the little 3POA on there. What a interesting combination, right? So that's that. That's how last week went. But we're here now. We're here to talk about the last week or so in toys and action figure news. I've got some folks joining me this evening. Alexi may pop in, but he won't be here for the show tonight. He is out on a different adventure this evening. So hopefully we get a little guest appearance, but not, we'll see Alexi next week. Send him your best. Folks, if you've been here before or this is your first time, I appreciate you dropping in. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe below. And if you're feeling up for joining a cult, that is always on the table. And I do just want to give a shout out to the cult members right now. All right, so that's it. It's a whole thing. Displayed Once is the most recent member. So, Rich, thank you for taking the dive, joining the cult. But all right, let's not delay. I do have some folks here. As I said, we will get them on, and then we'll start talking a little bit about Legions Con, and we'll get into the rest of the stuff from this week. Maybe thinking like this. I got a couple questions for you, right? Is Funko on its way to the great toy store in the sky? Are LaFuFus making a LaFilm film? And did you kiss your kith dreams goodbye today? These are the questions on everybody's minds. All that and more tonight on the recap. But let's get these guests on here. Joining me first tonight is going to be the one and only
Action, figure pictures, counter in the kitchen, DC Marvel, it doesn't matter. Got a question about Mcfarlane
going on,
Man.
Buck?
What's up, man? I appreciate the theme song from last time and this time too.
Of course, of course.
Then I just seeing that recap of the recap last week. It's like a vortex. I don't know if you ever watched wrestling, but it was like when DX invaded WCW, like seeing the live streams collide.
Exactly. It was cool. I'm glad that was both captured. It took me a little bit to get it to sync up and get the editing right, but yeah. I like that worked out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining tonight. Of course, you were at Legions Con, so we'll talk about that. Before I bring everybody else up, people are probably out there watching. If you're watching this in a portrait mode and you typically would watch this in landscape mode, StreamYard did add a new feature this week, so there are concurrent streams running. So if you prefer one or the other, there is a way to get to those. So if you're thrown off as to why you're in the wrong orientation, that's it. So new feature on StreamYard. All right, let's see. So who else do we got here? Let's bring up, how about the man who never sleeps?
Secret agent night owl. Man of mystery, when does he sleep? He's the one they call Agent Z-Man.
And it looks like we have the special edition Kith Z-Man here tonight. So, wow, well, what an honor.
Yeah, it's me tonight. Look at this. I'm branded, you know. Got all the kids.
I like
How's it going, everyone?
Good. Welcome. I know it's nice and late there, but as always, appreciate you joining.
No worries. Always up, as it says. I'm the agent who never sleeps.
That's right. All right, guys. So we got one more joining us. He is TikTok famous. He is the one they call the Black Dude. That's right. Welcome to the stage. What's going on, Lorenz? You're muted. You may be talking, but we don't know.
Dang, I was talking.
You're saying some
I
nice
think that was the most awkward I've been through my intro. I think I forgot what I didn't know what to do. So I just kind of sat there.
Exactly. Well, I think that's the only way to do it, you know. Double down.
Yeah, I could do the compulsive collector and just completely no sell what's happening.
Yeah. You got options. But anyway, welcome, guys. We got the chat here with us as well, so let's just run through that real quick, and then, like I said, we'll get into Legions Con and go from there. Of course, Cloud in the chat, also at Legions Con, did get to meet Cloud in person for the first time over the weekend, so it's always awesome to meet like the people that you're interacting with online, and you know, then you're like, oh, that is a real person. Okay, wow. So we don't all just live in a box somewhere. We might, I don't know. Justin's out there. He probably lives in a box. He's putting up Christmas decorations. So let's see. California Red Devil out there. He's got a little turtle ball, home dude. Yo. And Q Colt, very inconsistent. Okay, that's right. Very on brand. Very on brand. I like it. All right, so let's talk a little Legions Con. All right, Pop, you got there on Friday, right, or Saturday?
Friday, yeah.
Friday, yeah. I was there allegedly. I don't know. So,
well, I have proof you were there.
A lot of people do. All right. Yeah. So you got there Friday. Did you go to the G-Con portion or just to the Legions Con stuff?
No, just the Legion, because we got to there like around like 6. So I think G-Con was like what, in the morning?
Yeah, like morning to early afternoon, I think.
Yeah. I got there in the evening, and then saw everyone at the lobby because our message was like, "Yo, is there anything going on tonight?"
Oh, that's right. And I told you that everybody was in the lobby. Yeah. That was when there was like 5 people in there, and I think Wade was just walking around like live streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
got there, then left afternoon Saturday. I wish I could have stayed longer, but my friend had to go work the next day. But it looks like, I'm probably penciled in for next year because it looked like a lot of fun at night. I feel like that's where the real fun happens.
Yeah. It feels like, I guess everybody was having a really good time on Thursday night as well, too. So the whole thing is bigger than I thought. Like, as far as the time that people, like Cloud was there since Wednesday. People get there early and just kind of do the thing for a few days. And it's great because it's in the hotel. You have the lobby there. So everybody just kind of hangs out in that area and doesn't really leave the space. So, it kind of makes it that much better as far as like a community type thing and getting to meet people.
Did you stay at the hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, we stayed at a hotel that was like, on maps, it was like 15 minutes away, but driving to there is only 7 minutes. Like, dude, no offense, New Jersey has like one of the weirdest roads in the world. Like,
oh yeah, no, it does.
Going there is 7 minutes. Coming back is like double that. I don't understand that.
Because you can't make a left turn. Like, I don't know who thought jug handles were a good idea, but yeah.
Yeah. But no, I think 78 points got there on like Wednesday also. So it's an event that starts like earlier in the week. I didn't realize, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Professor Sound. So there's a concurrent live stream. So there's a portrait and a landscape. It's a new thing that StreamYard has going on. So if you're in the portrait and you prefer to be in the landscape, if you just go back, I probably won't do this again. It feels like they've overcomplicated the situation, but there's another live stream running at the same time.
Well, that's the
If I say something really cool.
Mode. That's the kith mode. Yeah, there you go. What you got?
If I say something really cool, I'm going to clip your stream, put it on my TikTok, though. I'm going to take the...
I like it. I think that was kind of the idea, right? So now I can at least use that part for like reels and things like that. So we just have to make sure we all say something funny at some point. That's the only problem. Yeah.
Something funny. Well, I'll have you guys know, Mcfarlane Toys is up for Figure of the Year. Did you see that?
There you go.
Player one. Yeah.
Everybody's got these player one, player two things going. I don't know what's going on with that. Shout out to Jerk. Jerk also at Legions Con. Always a pleasure to see Jerk. And hopefully you had a good time. I know I caught you right before you left, Jerk. Stopped over at D Blake Makes table. I was grabbing a few things as always. So cool. So when you're there, going back to you and being at Legions Con, what were you like looking forward to the most? What was your favorite part about? No, I'm joking. What were you looking forward to the most at Legions Con? Did you get any of the exclusives?
No, I
just kind of
honestly seeing everyone was what I was looking forward to because I hadn't seen everyone since San Diego Comic-Con last year. But plus this is my first one, and everyone always talked about how it was so much fun. I was looking forward to all the customizers, like all the custom work and all that. Like I saw one guy had a custom Legion's first appearance Batman, and it was freaking gnarly. I did get some exclusives. I got the Valverse exclusives, and then I picked up like
Sidewinder.
Sidewinder.
Yeah.
But I was also introduced to other like toy companies that I didn't know existed. So it was like you get to see like creativity in full effect at this event. So do you mind if I show?
No, go for it.
The Defenders of Eden, like this thing was pretty cool. Apparently the Four Horsemen helped sculpt these figures, and like the guy I was talking to was going into the lore and like what he hopes to do in the future with the figures, like with other characters. And I was like, you know what, this is cool. I'm gonna get invested in this line. And it was just pretty cool meeting all these independent creators. I saw somebody had Rapunzel, and it was insane. It was like a Rapunzel hair, like all the way, like the tower. He made the tower. He made the custom figure. Like, it was pretty fun. Sorry, it's just a bunch of creativity and effect that I liked.
No, so that's the same kind of what I noticed. I mean, there are so many customizers there, as you already said. Like, if you walked around, the amount of tables of people just selling the different heads and body parts and things, like, obviously they had the armory, like Four Horsemen had the armory going in the one room, but like all of these people selling their own customized pieces to Legions. It's fascinating to see such a passionate fan base that's what it's kind of built itself into. Not only do you have like your typical vendors, of course, like Valaverse was there, Big Bad Workshop was there, Four Horsemen, obviously, but like all of these other independent people just doing these things. And then, like you said, that tower, all of these crazy Dio areas too. Obviously, Duarte's there, but just seeing so much of that stuff was so cool.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I've been to San Diego. I've been to New York Comic Con, but this one honestly was really fun because it's the focus on the toy community. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun. I just wish I would have stayed longer, honestly. But
yeah,
blame my friend. So
no, you're good. So I had the intention of going on Sunday, and then I will. For those of you out there, I may have had a little bit of fun on Saturday. Okay, it was not me; it was Ed Chinchilla, and things spiraled. Just ask Justin; it's fine. So Sunday I woke up. I was like, I got to drive back to Virginia. I need to get on the road and just get out of here and go. But yeah, next year I will take it a little bit lighter and definitely get both days in, because I feel like there's good value in walking around on Sunday, because probably less people as well. It wasn't super packed, but still less people is always a plus, if you can kind of get through and get to things.
How big is the like the venue, if you don't mind me asking? Because obviously, I didn't even I don't know what it was like. Obviously, I saw the pictures and everything, and it looked really cool. But yeah.
So if you're like, I've only been to hotels in London, so I don't really know how most hotels are set up in the UK, but you have ballrooms in the hotels, right? Yeah. So there were two or three ballrooms that were set up, one really big one and then one sort of smaller. So you had the bigger one was the main floor where all the vendors were set up, pretty much like any toy show you would go to, just rows and rows of tables. And then the other room, that's where Four Horsemen had their store, but then there were also other lines in there, like Icon Heroes was in one of the rooms, the Armory was also in the other room. So they had a nice space, and in between the two rooms was a like L-shaped hallway, so you could walk down the hallway, and then they had vendors outside down lining the hallway as well. So I think that pretty much captured it, right?
Yeah. Sounds like a kind of like conference, like that's my closest experience of that, like in a hotel where you've got like the open space, but then obviously what you're saying also sounds like, one of the spaces where you like for here in the UK, places that you book for like weddings or birthdays kind of thing, that kind of like huge area. But yeah, it sounds
it felt like it felt like I don't know if this makes sense, but it felt like an OG convention, like before these other conventions really blew up into these bigger centers. Like it felt like an old school one.
Yeah, exactly.
Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, that line wrapped around the hotel, like that one section, because that's how I ran into you. Because I was just like, oh, he looks tired. He's been waiting in line this whole time. That's why I appreciate you stopping and taking a photo. I was like, yeah, let's go take a picture real quick.
Yeah, no, and to be fair, Cloud told me, don't wait in line. They always bring plenty. You'll be fine. But on Saturday, I woke up, I went downstairs, and I saw this long line, and I'm like, and Michael keeps apologizing. Bring Toys to Work. He keeps apologizing, but Michael, please, it was my pleasure to get in there and get these figures, and I don't mind waiting in line. I'm going to be standing around there all day anyway, so might as well stand in line, talk to people, and do that. Yeah. So I woke up, got down there when it opened, and then waited in line for a couple of hours to get the figures. the plus side, I got the figures, no issue. The I guess downside is I could have just walked in there like at the end of the day and got the figures without waiting in line, but yeah, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, that's why I think Jerk and Gaines and all them at Mega Powers did they had the right idea. I think they went to Operation Monster Force first.
Yeah,
right.
Because those sold out right. Because by the time I got to them, they only had like 4 different figures left.
Yeah,
and that was
so
in the afternoon. Yeah,
that was interesting. I'm surprised at how little that they brought. And I think they probably were too, right? Maybe they just didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the only thing I was looking for from them was the Lieutenant Eraser, like the clear variant. They had that by the time I got over there, which was still fairly late, at least mid-afternoon, early afternoon. But everything else, I mean, there were 2 other figures on the table, so anything else stock-wise that they brought was already gone. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting how little they brought, but they'll know for next year, and then they'll bring too much, and that'll be, overcorrection.
Yeah, I wish I would have got one of the Legion's exclusives because they looked pretty gnarly. But I got these. So prior to this, I only had one, and it was a Rakagor. But these are just builders, but they're still pretty nice. Like I was like, oh, these are pretty cool.
Oh, sick! I got those as well. Damn.
Yeah, the vendor had it for like $30. It's just like, yeah, let me my own involved. Let me go grab one of these figures for $30. They're pretty.
Yeah, no, that's a good price, bro.
Yeah. So then I ordered 2 more from Store Horseman. So hopefully I don't fall too down like of a rabbit hole with these things. Just keep it to a few. That's it.
That's where I was, right? Because I always say, like, I love looking at Legions, but I know if I have, and I own a couple, right? But I have the Knights and some Skeletons. Those I can work into other areas and do whatever with. But I did make the mistake of going to the armory this time, and I built something. So I don't know what that means. Maybe it's open doors, but we'll see.
I should have peeked in. Like, how did that work? Was there like a bucket of different pieces that you just grab them? Oh, that's cool.
So you had like buckets of pauldrons, buckets of torsos, accessories, and then it's literally like a table that wraps around, and they give you a lunch tray. So you take your little tray, and then you put whatever pieces that you want on there, and then you go around, and then you go to check out. And then when you check out, they actually gave you a little gold piece. So they had a couple of different things. There was a rat, I think an apple, and then 2 other options. But if you bought something there, you could get that as part of it, just a little bonus. So pretty interesting. But yeah, it was a cool concept. You just walk around, grab your little pieces, build whatever you want, and then go. Most of the stuff stayed in stock except for this one set of pauldrons. So interesting. I mean, I guess they were like the best ones available, but yeah, those sold out pretty quickly.
Could you like load up on like head sculpts? Like, do they charge you by the piece? Like, when you have the bucket, you just have like 9 head sculpts in there.
Yeah, so I charge you by the piece. I got to double check, but I'm pretty sure they charge you by the piece. So yeah, if you wanted to buy just a bunch of heads, sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Justin with the member chat, 11 months. Look at that, almost a year. I've been doing this for almost. Okay, that's weird. This is only episode 33. How is that possible? But thank you, Justin. Anyway, let's see. Keep all the red buttons away from Ed Chinchilla tonight. That's right. Don't let him touch anything. Hands where I can see. All right. So I guess you want to talk about these Mythic Legions, and I mean we can obviously keep talking about the experience there, but just bring those up. So these were the exclusives that were available while we were there. Like I said, I didn't go in on any of these. I did grab these. They looked really cool in hand. And for those of you in the know, Cloud's name is on most of the boxes for the Legions Con stuff. So,
oh, that's
really cool
awesome.
to see. Yeah,
that's
right.
sick.
That's cool. Okay,
and I got everything wrong about the armory. Only 1 head per build. Okay, You cannot load up on pieces. Somebody loaded up on those pauldrons, though. I'll tell you that.
Kenny, do you have yours like your build like for show to see like what we? Because I think I saw Toy Galaxy's.
I haven't actually put it together yet.
Just in pieces.
I just have pieces. Yeah.
Live build.
Yeah, so here's some legs for you there. A weapons pack. Yeah, it's this green demon guy. So what happened and why I ended up even going through there was so from the Who crew, Damien Ristori, he had asked me to see if I could build a certain combination of things, which included that set of pauldrons that were gone, right? So
right.
Because they were gone, he ended up not wanting it. So I was like, well, this green demon thing is kind of cool. Well, let me see what I can do here. I'll just build something out. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but that's the problem when you put a bar next to a toy show and it's late in the afternoon and, been having a good time. So I'm now just building random green demons to put somewhere in the display. I don't know. So
they're Kryptonian soldiers against Superman.
Okay, I like it.
Exactly.
But
green demons from the Phantom Zone or something like that.
Yeah,
make it work. Yeah, exactly.
But I do have. Sorry, I can't stay too long. I do have to head out.
Yeah.
To run this back with all y'all get a little bit longer though, so I apologize. But I also wanted to show this off. I don't know. Did you get one of these too?
Ooh.
No, I did see him, so I stopped by the table. That looks great. I like that. The skull alternate head. Did he have all the Punisher stuff there too, or you got that somewhere else?
No. This is what I had. I just threw the Odious coat on him and then just made him into a Punisher.
No, I like that's cool. That works really well.
And, yeah, he's running the Kickstarter. So if y'all are interested in Odious, go and get another Odious.
Yes. So he does have the Kickstarter going. I talked to him a little bit about it. I've invited him on Collecting Justified. So Wade, if you're out there watching, you're probably not, but if you're out there watching, check your DMs. All right, come on, get Justified.
That would be sick.
Pac, appreciate you dropping on. I know you got another show to run to, but you're always welcome here, man. So I'll let you have the stage for a moment as you got to make your exit here.
Yeah, I've streamed with you guys before, except for the Blackter. Hope to stream with you again. This time a little bit longer live stream. Thanks for having me on, guys.
No problem. All right, man. I'll see you. I'll see you on the next one.
All right, I'll catch the rest of the replay. Take care, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, so I know you guys are huge Mythic Legions collectors, right? So I'm going to hold on that because I think St. James is going to join. So at least he'll have opinions about these things. Because I'm just going to say a bunch of incorrect stuff. And then Cloud's going to be yelling at the screen and typing fiercely in the chat. Go ahead, Z-Man.
No, like for me, like I want to get into Legions more than Legends. Don't let Dan hear you say it. Well, I just think because I want to know the lore, but I think the designs itself, and like I try to do my own boil and pop at home with the figures that I have. I have a few of the the Legions, like some of the soldiers, an orc, a vampire soldier, and a black knight thing, and then the skeletons from the graveyard. 4-pack, but I'm just like, I really want to get into it, but it's just like there's so much of like, I can get into either getting all skeletons, I can get into all the. It's such a crazy world, so I'm like, I feel like a beginner. So yeah,
that's the thing too. Is like at this point you've got a lot of backtracking, depending on how much you want to collect. Like you got a ways back to go.
This seems like the type of line, like, and it's just because I'm on the outside of it. it feels like I can't be very partial with this. It's like it looks like it's you're all in or you're out. And I know that's the danger of collecting anyway. You're not supposed to be like all in on really anything. But you know, when you get into something, and Cloud's saying don't backtrack. But that's the thing. It's hard not to.
You see something, you're like, oh yeah, I got this. That looks like it would be cool here too. You know,
we're not disciplined people. That's why our rooms look the way that they look.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's why I don't like live stream in my room. It's a chaotic mess right now. That's why I'm in another room. So I'm like, hey, you can't. No one can see the chaos, but it's there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I know, Z-Man, you just said that you may like Legions more than Legends, but we'll talk a little Legends, all right? Just to get this warmed up a little bit, a little comfort food. How about that? So Legends have been on a re-release rampage of late. This last week and this week, we had a few items that went back up for a rerun. So you had the Astonishing Wolverine, you had the 20th anniversary cap. Either of these figures that you missed out on and felt like backtracking on, or you're good to go? This is good for somebody else.
I probably will cancel the cap pre-order. I don't have that one, but I just want the head sculpt. Really, so it's like, do I really want? Because for non-X-Men characters, I am one and done, and so it's like I don't need another Cap figure.
Yeah,
and like it's fine, but like I have the Secret Wars one that's on the updated body, so it's like, why would I go back just for this head sculpt? It looks really good. I just wish they had included an unmasked head with Secret Wars.
You'll get a unmasked head and like 3 more caps, I think. That should be.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Shout out to Mark Tac Toys. Mark did post a Legions Con video. So Mark had asked me to provide some footage for him, and I did. And thankfully, it wasn't total shit footage. So it really could have been, Mark. You don't know what the scenario was on the ground. Just saying.
So, Lorenz, would you get the Wolverine though, or are you not in like the Astonishing?
Oh, I have the Wolverine already. Oh. Yeah, I didn't need to get this one. This is my favorite Wolverine that I have actually now, but
right, okay. For me, I'm like, oh, you know, the only reason why I'd want to get it is I know it's a niche pick, but it'd be for a Marvel Ultimate Alliance, kind of like swap out display. So like I have this because obviously this was a look or one of the costumes in that game, and my current display is of that character selection with minor additions. So I'm like, this would be good because we don't have like his default look. So I'm like, oh, the next best thing is this. But I'm tempted. I don't think it's on the UK sites, but I could be wrong. So if it does show up there, I may get it.
Well, that actually brings up a good question then. So with all these reruns lately, is that mostly just been a US market thing and you guys aren't seeing a lot of that?
So I remember, like, you know how everyone was getting that re-release of J. Jonah Jameson? I don't think that showed up in the UK, but we are getting the Ant-Man and Wasp 2-pack. So that's a good, you know, re-release because I don't have that. So that would be great. But I'm not sure about these, but if they do show up, then I think that would be great for people who, like, if they just want Cap, if they want Wolverine, you know, because we're slowly, I think, getting close to that Astonishing X-Men team finished.
Right.
Because we got Beast, we got Emma Frost, we got Cyclops, and, you know, the rumor of the 2-pack would finish that team. So this being put back in circulation makes more sense. And, you know, so people can backtrack, or not backtrack, really, just pick the pre-order up, boom, got a team.
Yeah, no, I for me, I think it's fine. Like, it's great, you know, having these sporadic sort of reruns of popular figures. because it does suck like having to backtrack on stuff. We were talking about backtracking a little bit with the Legion stuff. This at least gives some opportunity. Now, it's not always going to hit, right? There are a lot of things that people would probably prefer a rerun of that they're not going to touch, or, maybe something that needs to be updated and just hasn't. But I'm all for it. Why not? Every once in a while, just throw these out there.
I'm surprised that this Wolverine even ended up the way it did.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like, I love this figure, but like this was like went crazy on the aftermarket for a little bit there, and I was like, really?
Everybody's always complaining about another Wolverine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was gonna say it came out the same time as Superior Spider-Man. He, I did see he sold out, but then after that, then he was like available for a bit. But this one was definitely everyone was just, getting it, and then the aftermarket was just insane for it. But
all right, let's see. We have another joining us right now. Welcome to the stage, St. James. James, welcome.
Hello. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
That little camera on the side's fucking me up. I heard you guys talking about it on the.
Because you can see both.
I heard you talking about it, but I couldn't see it obviously because I was watching on YouTube.
I wonder if you could turn it off. I had the option to turn it off, so I turned mine off.
That's what I was trying to do. I couldn't find how to turn it off because like it was effing me up too. I was like, I'm not in the middle of both.
And at first there was an echo, so I was hearing like a slight delay on one of them. It was really, but they really need to finite the process here if they're going to do both of these things at the same time, and also maybe not create two streams to confuse audiences, because some people are probably like, why am I watching this in portrait? I don't know, but
what's going on?
Yeah, it doesn't give me any options to mess with it. Oh well, I just have to get myself in the frame there.
I would say focus on the larger one.
Yeah,
who knows who's watching these?
About Legions Con and stuff in my car, but then I had to eat for like 10 minutes and then I ran up here.
Well, you missed all of the Legions Con talk. We breezed right through it. We were talking, and then we heard
pass,
and we moved on. No, I'm joking. We paused on the Mythic Legions because you were coming on, and I was like, I need somebody here who collects these. Otherwise, it's going to be the three of us. I know Z-Man's into it, but we're just going to be like, oh yeah,
Looks like toys. Yeah.
Toys.
But
I know I have to talk about something. I don't have any pickups. So.
Oh, well, all right, yeah. All right, so we'll keep the Legends going for the moment. A couple more reissues came up: Power Princess, Obsidian, Silver Surfer, Warbird, and then we already kind of touched on the Giant Man Wasp 2-pack. So those are.
I'm so glad that one went up. I got that in Warbird.
Yeah, so the Warbird was a good one. Which you're talking about, Power Princess and Warbird, or the Obsidian?
No, the 2-pack.
The 2-pack and Warbird. Yeah. So the 2-pack going back up, great, because that sold out so quickly the first time around, and definitely went up in price on the aftermarket. So yeah, good to see that come back out. And same with the Warbird, because that was one of the worst Target exclusive experiences that I've ever had. Usually I don't have many problems with Target exclusives, but that one was a pain in the ass. So but that's good. And Power Princess too. So
yeah, Power Princess for us was a, like, excuse my French, a bitch to get. Like it just went crazy. Like I had to pay like an uncomfortable amount just so I could finish the Squadron Supreme, because like the 2-packs were cheap, but she was just short packed. Yeah. She was the most expensive figure that I had to get to complete the team. But now it's like, oh great, it's re-released, so maybe I should have waited. But hey, I have it, so it's like it's fine.
That's all right. You saved some with the 2-packs, so it's okay.
Exactly. It all balances out, right?
Yeah.
Right. So in addition to those reruns, the pre-order this week was that Sentinel 2-pack that everybody loves. No complaints.
It's
So
Mario and Luigi.
the original 2-pack sold out, and I remember Craig, he bought it like secondhand. He paid a crazy price for it, and then they put them back in stock afterwards.
Oh,
And he was like, awesome, cool, thanks. I'm happy I did this. But like, it sucked for him. But at least those did sell out. People thought they were going to be something. Are we going to be seeing these on the Pulse outlet sales?
I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't pre-order these, and like I tend to pre-order most stuff, right, from Legends. I don't know that I actually have any purpose for these. Like, sure, they could go on like my little Gamerverse display, but I'm really not feeling it, right? They just don't look very good. They come off like really tacky, and I know that's the aesthetic for the Player 2, Player 3 stuff, but
are they the same price? Or are they 55? Like
no, these were 57.99.
Okay, so a couple bucks more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And the thing with, I'm sorry, James, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, just wait. They're going to be, if you really just wanted to have them in the background somewhere, that would be 20 something bucks, like 6-7 months from now.
Yeah.
Like 6-7.
Oh, I didn't even mean it that way. I'm too old.
Sorry, I work with middle schoolers every day. I do this every day.
I have a middle schooler, so yeah, I get it.
The original Sentinels, the original 2-pack, like they are very stylized. That face is very stylized. But if you really wanted to, you can really fudge it in a comic display if you don't do game. Yeah. But this one is so Gamerverse, like it's not gonna. You can't set it next to comic book fake characters and be like,
you have no other option
like that. Like, so yeah, this one's even more niche than like, because even all the other Gamerverse stuff that we're getting, like this whole Gamerverse wave that we got, that Marvel, as Dan says, don't call it Capcom. Like all of that can go on a comic shelf like nothing, but these are just going to stick out poorly.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's like if you're doing like a Sentinel kind of like, oh, this is just the Sentinel display, then sure, it kind of fits as like, oh, these are just like some other soldiers that have been, created. Like, so then it works. If you're just doing a Sentinel display or even just, a homage to the game, but just by itself, it just doesn't, I don't think it like deserves that full price, as I say. But yeah.
Wild. All right. So we do have another guest here. Joining the stage is the one and only, now Mythic Legions already Mythic Legions famous. Official? No, probably already official. On the box. All right, let's just go with that. It's not Wheaties, but it's Mythic Legions. So, Bob Foxwell. Cloud, welcome.
It is official. That's wild. I'm still not over that.
How cool is it to pick up an action figure, one that you're a massive fan of, and see your name on the box?
So it kind of carried through the weekend. My friend Brian came up to me with, he had gone through the armory, and he got one of those boxes, and he saw that our names were on the back. It's me and the admin team. And he comes up with this box. Let's see if I can give me. He's holding this box, and he goes, "Congratulations!" And I thought he was giving me something, but he was pointing out the names, and I was so confused. Like it didn't register. I was like, "Is somebody fucking with me right now?" Like it just didn't process, and they had to kind of be like, "Oh yeah, we're on the exclusives." I was like, that's really cool. So my understanding was, if you go through the armory experience, there we are right at the bottom. But then I was playing with the fish guy, and I noticed we were on that box too. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Well, now I got to check the others. So I checked the legacies, and we're on those. And I checked the Crossroads, and we're on those. So I think it was like 6 different figure boxes. I don't know if this is going to just be how it's done going forward. I guess we'll find out when Rising Suns comes through. But it's wild. It's cool. I thanked the guys like Eric and Cornboy and Jeremy. It was awesome to, you know, to see that they know us, and to have CB call me out during GCon was it's so what, because we see these guys as like these huge celebrities, and they're like, oh, we know who you are, we see you, and that is just like the coolest thing to me to see that.
Absolutely. So, I'd lose my shit too, like, because you see your name on, I think you see your name on anything, and you're like, oh, hey, that's me. All right. But action figure.
Royalty now. Cloud is royalty.
Right?
The question is, do they give you an employee discount now that your name?
Oh, I wish.
Like, is this complimentary? My name, it's right there.
It's a little weird that my name's on it and I'm not getting the employee discount.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
It is a fair point.
All right. So I got a couple more Legends things, and then we'll get back to the Legions. So let's pull this up, because I think everybody has opinions about this. Whatever this situation was. Collab, do whatever you want, put figures out. I don't care. It's not my money, not my business. You got to sell stuff, people will buy it. That's fine. But what affected me was that there's a Wolverine in here, right? And as a Marvel Legends Wolverine completionist, I had to try to get this thing. So it's 11 a.m. Eastern. Let's rewind a little bit. I downloaded this app for Kith, got an account set up, got everything situated, had the items favorited so they would be there when they went live. I'm all logged in. I'm ready to go. 10:59, the alarm goes off. I get ready, phone in hand. 11 o'clock hits. I refresh. It's there. I add it to the cart. I go to check out. And what do? Verify you're human. God damn it. All right.
Oh,
so they give you one of those little picture things, right? And it's a picture of a birdhouse and then a bunch of little animals. And it says, click everything that could live inside of this house. I'm like, okay, these are getting weirder, but all right. So I clicked the 3 birds that I see on the thing. They were blurry images too. So it's just a shit show to begin with. So I clicked the 3 birds, and then it keeps cycling, right? So usually you have to do that 2 or 3 times if the system is detecting something, right? So second time, pick the birds again. Third time, pick the birds. All right, I get through, and it's sold out. Okay, because it's 11:02 by this point, and if you can't get in the first minute, then go fuck yourself. So 11:02, it's sold out. That's fine. Refresh the page. It pops back up. All right, add it to the bag. Get in the queue, because now you have to get into a queue. Less than a minute to wait. Okay, that's fine. Less than a minute, about 10 seconds goes by, sold out. Well, fuck. All right, so refresh. About 11:10, I refresh again. It shows back up. I add it to the bag. I get through the queue. I made it all the way through. I hit checkout. I can see the payment options, right? The little like PayPal button, the Apple Wallet button, the credit card option. Okay, I see those. I go to select the option, and as I'm like touching it, and I have a screenshot, you can see it then goes to sold out again, and I'm like, so there was no chance. It was just false hope after false hope after false hope. So they sold out so quickly, and that was that. So I have a friend, Emra, who lives up in Brooklyn near the Williamsburg store up there. So he actually went to the store today, and they had him on the floor, all of the stuff. And apparently everything sold out there as well, super quick. So it didn't matter.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'd say, welcome to my old world. Well, I still every once in a while buy sneakers. That's the world. That's how everything that like I collected before, like that's how it was. And it's like super frustrating. And then especially when there's like crossover, like genre stuff where there's like a bunch of people just buying it to resell it. Like that's the only reason they're buying it. So they can sell it to you whatever. They were $45, so I imagine they're at least going to be $100 a piece.
Have you checked the secondhand market on them?
They were at right away. They were up to like 130 to 150.
Okay, I hadn't
sold. People were buying them immediately. I was at work going through it, going, "Holy! Like, who are these people that like?" I get that, like, if you missed it, like, at least take a second to be like, dang, I missed it. But, like, they missed it, and then they immediately were going and buying. It was like 11.10 sold on eBay for 120. And I was like, dude, lament first. Think about it before you go buy the secondhand price.
No, that's the thing in, like, the sneaker thing, too, because there'll be people that get early pairs, and then the day before they come out, the prices will go down, like, a lot, like, on the secondhand market. Because they're worried about getting stuck with them. Like the people that have them early. And then the minute after they're on sale and they're sold out, everybody's like, I got to buy it now because the price is going to go up.
Right.
And so it's that same type of mentality. And it's.
So James, have you ever bought anything from Kith? Like, you know, when you were doing the shoe collecting and that stuff?
There's a couple times I tried to buy stuff that when they did like collabs with Marvel. They've done collabs with Marvel before, but not for a action figure, but like clothing. And it was just impossible. Like in their system, like you have to sign up for all this stuff, and it's just like it's almost like I buy stuff off Supreme sometimes, and I'm used to that system, but theirs is like a little bit different, and I don't know. It's a headache. So I've never actually bought from them.
Real quick, super chat from John Morrissey. First of all, John, thank you for that. Let's see. How about
that was cool. Yeah, that was cool.
And so John Morrissey says, congrats, Cloud. That's so cool. Don't worry, Kenny. I did see your name and photo on the side of a milk carton once. Oh, thank you. All right. YouTube user. This can't be fake at all. All right. Hi, what is this about? I'm not trying to be rude. This is about Kith and Marvel Legends and online pre-sales that sell out in the matter of moments. It's a love story, actually. Complicated. All right. Robert Falcone. A shout out to Robert. NYC resident. His previous comment says Marvel versus Capcom, Captain America, Wolverine are sold out at the Kiss store downtown as well. So yeah, everywhere. Right?
I had somebody on the Toy Migos Discord was at the shop, and they waited and waited, and they got up front, and it was limit 1 per person, not one of each. One.
It's wild. Yeah.
You had to pick one figure. So he was a pain in the ass, and he said, I want Wolverine, but bring all of the Wolverines out so I can pick the best paint apps. And he made these assholes sit there while he looked at each and every one of them. It's like, oh, I support that. That's so good.
I agree.
I bet you and the Mega Man are going to be like the ones that are just left in stock because no one wants them. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but the Marvel ones are the ones that I think people want more. I don't think. Sorry.
Did those not sell out too? Like, are those not sold out in the stores and everywhere too?
Oh, they're all gone now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, here's my opinions are because I did not want these anyway. Like, I don't want these colors because I don't care for the colors. I don't want, even if I did want them, I don't want to pay almost the price that I would have paid for the 2-packs. And also, I didn't even buy the 2-packs. I don't have the regular versions that Legends put out of these. And then going to the Capcom ones, I don't care for Kith, so I don't care to buy the figure that says Kith on it. Now the Legends ones you can get away because it's on the accessory, not the figure.
Right.
So it's very easy for me to say this because I didn't want them anyway. And I generally don't have discipline about figures, so it's easy, but so it's a bit hypocritical. But it's like, I think this is a silly thing that should have never happened. I get the clothes collabs, I get that, but like, I don't get I don't get who this was really aimed at. Besides, like the collectors who go, "Fuck, now I gotta get it because we got tricked," or the resellers who are trying to resell them. This one seems so much more. It's so much more niche, right, than anything else. So it's like once you put the toys into it, though, it's like just these are like the random moments where I go, we all need to band together and boycott this purchase, and that'll show them. But it's just because I didn't actually care about it.
Yeah.
So,
it's also one of the things that it's so like limited in general that it's not gonna matter one way or the other to most people. I mean, the people that are hardcore like Wolverine collectors, like I would like one, but I'm not gonna buy it resale.
Mm-hmm.
I was distracted when they went on sale, so I just I didn't even look. Like it was like it was like 8:10, and I didn't even go to the website because I knew that they would be sold out just from my experience.
Color though.
Yeah.
And like
underneath sorry, Claude, go ahead.
The color of the Wolverine, and I figured out earlier why it makes me so angry. Like the color combination, like makes me actually like it hurts my eyes. It's that blue belt. If it had like a black belt or even a brown belt, it would be okay. The color palette would be appealing because the browns work with the yellows and the blacks, but then you just got this stripe of blue, and it's so ugly. And I'm glad some of the people I know that really wanted it got it. I'm happy they were able to get that. But he's just no, not for $45. No.
My favorite one, like as far as like to the gamerverse part of it, is that Captain America like color does look like the saturated greenish blue color like it was on the video game sometimes, like especially like it was an older arcade booth, like the colors start to get fucked up. It's kind of cool like that. But and then the Ryu looks dope too, like because Jada didn't make a black one like that, right?
Just Ryu,
evil Ryu, but
Ryu.
Not normal Ryu in Black Gear. But
yeah. That I like that outfit better than because there's Dark Ryu. Sorry, by who did that one? The Dark Ryu.
Storm.
Storm did one. Soda did one a number of years ago.
Soda too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, even this one, I feel like it's more of like a slate gray. It's a dark gray. It's not black like that.
Yeah, it looks cool, but like I would buy it if it was a Jada release and it was like with the extra stuff, like one of their, player twos. But no, I'm not paying extra for that either.
I saw underneath a Paternia tweet, because Paternia tweets all the links and everything, and it was when they tweeted the early links. It was when they were like, "Hey, this is the placeholders for tomorrow," and everybody's replying like, "This is bullshit. Looks ugly. Who wants this? Too high." And it's like everybody's having a go of it. And I saw someone who like apparently likes this type of color. They were like, "You guys are like arguing about like the figures and stuff, but like some of us just like the collab items in general." So it's like. So it's like, in my brain, I've never thought like, I gotta get, like, I don't, if I get a Marvel t-shirt or a Marvel something, it's like, I was like, I want specifically a Captain America. I've never like waited and be like, wow, a company's doing some collab. So it was like a whole new perspective for me to be like, I'm buying this toy, not because I necessarily like Street Fighter, but because I do F with these type of Kith collabs. And I was like, I guess there is a market outside of the toy collector as well. I don't know how big, but it threw me off because I was like, I guess there's somebody.
Well, yeah, like with the clothing, like right now I'm wearing a Punisher hoodie. It's a collab with a boutique store, like not as high priced and stuff. They're better than me than Kith.
But this is the next collab that Marvel Legends is doing.
The what?
I said this is the next Marvel Legends collab. What
Finisher.
brand is it?
Bait is the name, but they're
Bait,
not.
yeah.
They've done tons of Marvel like clothes. They've never done anything else, just clothes. But
yeah.
So do you? We're like, I know for obviously for sneakers, right? So it was like just randomly, it's like next week we're dropping stuff. Like you used to just prepare for that. Like, how do you get ready for like, and even with like these clothing collabs, it's like they had coats on there for like $300, and it was like you have no way to know $300 coat is coming.
I got a sweatshirt for $10, so that's
okay. So you weren't that deep in the clothes market, just into sneakers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so I paid resale. I don't know. Did you see those Doom sneakers that I got? Did I put a picture up?
Yeah,
I think I remember those. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are BAPE, like BAPE.
Yep.
And it's like a Japanese sneaker and clothing brand and stuff. It's the ape. You ever see the bathing ape?
Mm.
The logo. It's like.
I think yeah.
Say, yeah.
Okay. But they done Marvel stuff for years, and they did like a shoe run like it like 5-6 years ago, and all the stuff like their starting price on their shoes is like $320. Yeah, it's crazy. And then they released the Doom and Fantastic Four stuff that just came out, but it was only in Japan.
Right.
And it sold out there like hella fast, even in Japan. But I didn't pay that much. Like the person that sold it online, it was like $50 over retail. Like, so they didn't, I don't even think they made any money after
fees and everything.
Part of it and all that stuff. I don't know, but I got mine. I tried to go online. They wouldn't let anyone from the US buy them. Which I get it. I just, Professor Soundwaves, I think, is in the chat. He bought the Sentinels off me, the original 2-pack. And then he's in Canada, right? Yeah. And I won't say the exact prices, but I'll say this. After shipping, which wasn't cheap, they sent us a letter for another $48 Canadian, $32 American on top.
Damn.
For something that weighed like a pound. And
oh my gosh.
It's shit, man. Like that's why I stopped buying from CMD store, because by the time I get through shipping and then tariff fees, it brings like each Legends figure out to almost $50 each. I'm like, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I felt really bad. I tried to, he's so nice. I asked if I could split it with him. Yeah. I asked if I could split it with him, and he was like, no, I got it. And so I told him I felt bad, our country's.
Good show.
Good. Tariffs. We love them. No, we don't. Okay. I miss you, CMD store. Right.
I know, like for the Dan Who extra show, we did have someone who was like into the whole like shoe like Kith brand and everything, and he was going through
the guy who jumped on, yeah,
and he was going through his process. Like, people would just get these because it's the collab and they're like, obsessed with that. So, but even then, they even had the kind of like mindset of, oh, did Kith actually make these action figures? And being like, oh, why are they, do it? Like some people will be like, oh, why are they making these action figures? Blah, blah, blah. And then he's having to go, no, it's Hasbro, it's Jada, it's different companies that have already made these figures. It's just a collab.
Right. I remember that. Yeah, people are under the impression that Kith is making figures, and he was trying.
See, these guys, they're taking my obsession, and they don't understand that it's not a costume, guys. This is my culture. Okay, Hasbro made the toy, not Kith. I don't know what Kith even is.
Yeah,
exactly.
They can kiss my ass.
Yeah,
sounded like my.
We got the TikTok clip, Kenny. Get it? You got it.
Boom. All right.
Okay, I know we've talked about this for a minute, but my last thing on it is, when do we think that they like made this? Like, when did this come into the works? Like how far back do we think we have to do, like Gamerverse and also Jada making these? When do we get that collab and then these alternate colors made and shipped?
You can look at like Jada didn't try at all. Like they just put a new box, and then the Marvel ones, that's just a little bit of paint. It's not like
it's more like a stamp, really.
Yeah, they didn't have to do much. So those were already made.
Yeah,
like with the original, set, and they might have been doing it this summer, or they coming out, and the people from Kith reached out, like, hey, we're doing this, closed collab anyways with Marvel. Can we get a couple figures and with some different colors or something? And it probably didn't take that long for them to, get a bit. It's guaranteed it's Kith reaching out to them.
Yeah.
Being like, hey, can we add this to our collection just as something cool? Because like Supreme does that all the time, where there's all kinds of miscellaneous shit, like a basketball hoop or a water bottle or stuff that they add to their drops every week that people go after. Or like there'll be a tool kit. People buy full fucking dirt bikes that say Supreme on them and pay extra just for the labeling on it. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Oh,
They sold the Airstream, Supreme Airstream, like the camper.
I think
collab.
Yeah, I think like Dan was saying, this is just the Kith, the guy who owns Kith, being like, I love all these, franchises. Let me go in talks with Marvel, with Street Fighter or Capcom or whatever, and be like, hey, can we do a collab? And I bet, like either next year or even before this year ends, he's gonna go to Hasbro again, and be like, let's do a Transformers one. Can we get Optimus? Kith Prime.
There's people that collect like me, like with the clothes. Like you don't want the same shirt that everybody got from Kroger or Walmart or Target or whatever, the same Spider-Man shirt. I know you don't have a Cloud Mythic Legions, that's hers.
Yeah, she does kind of look like me.
And like I just got this the other day. If you're a Wu-Tang fan,
there's a pickup.
Hey,
but it's
nice.
That's pretty nice.
I like it.
And then it has old photos of them.
Wow.
On the front.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is a Supreme hoodie.
Oh.
So, you could go get a Wu-Tang thing from Hot Topic that everybody could, you see anyone wearing a Wu-Tang shirt. And
that's where I got mine.
I don't know. I get it in a way, but I know it pisses off the action figure folks. You know what I mean? Like I get why it does.
We're a pissy baby community, so.
Huh?
We're a very pissy baby community sometimes.
No, I'd say or indifferent.
Hands off my action figures.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this. Why are they doing this? Who are these people?
These are the people that made us for playing with action figures. Like these people that I think they're better than everybody's like, you're playing with toys, you're playing with dollies, and now they want a piece. Fuck out of here. My French, my actual French, c'est de la merde. Sorry, Z-Man, poking for you.
Action figures.
Kiss, how dare you? Okay. Bring up Z-Man. Let me bring up Z-Man on the Kith cam. It's the Kith cam. The Kith cam.
Imagine we get Mythic Legions. Oh, that would be.
Don't.
They
would never. They'd be like, take a walk.
Yeah.
All right. So last weekend, circle back to the Legions a little bit here. So this was the secret drop, right? Is that a good way to say that? Right?
One of them. Yes.
One of them. Yes.
So he actually, like a week before G-Con, they posted like captain's logs. He's the navigator for a ship. And we met Coy through his telling of what happened to his ship when they went out fishing. They weren't finding anything. There was this big earthquake. There was a wave that pushed them further out into the waters than they had ever been. And that's how they landed in a place called Etheros, which is Mythic Legions as we know it. It's in their big map. So when they revealed the wave at G-Con, everybody was asking, are we ever going to see Coy? So Saturday, he was just there for sale, and he's adorable. I love him so much.
Very cool. I love that too. That whole secret drop thing, like very cool. Something to look forward to and anticipate a little bit. Yeah. So
it was the third year they did that. My first year, they did the Valiant Knight, and it had the updated articulation, so it had the better range. I think last year was the Snake, the Ninian Infantry, and then this year was him, and then Thoth, the Egyptian god, was also another drop, which we also did not expect because Figura had a schedule, and they were basically telling us like, there he is. They were like, you're not ready for the next one. You don't know what to expect because he was available like the next damn day.
Oh, so that figure was there for sale?
Yeah, it was.
The top? Yeah.
I'm actually surprised David didn't ask me for this. So interesting. He does have that whole Egyptian
little
display.
birdie feet. He does have normal feet.
David does?
Well.
David, yeah.
Yes.
So
part of the 15,000. I didn't know that.
I'm assuming he won't pass on this one.
So he's got he got the other two, I believe, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably be in for Thoth. There will be another drop for him sometime early next year. So it's not the only chance to get him was at Legions Con. That was just we got an early shot at him as well.
Right. And Cloud, so is this, just give me the lore dump of this character. Is it the Egyptian god or is it something else?
No, it's the Egyptian god. Figura Obscura is a different line that they do. It's not tied. It may use the same parts so that this figure is fully compatible with Mythic and Cosmic. But no, that is like Anubis and Bastet. Thoth is the same thing. It's just the Egyptian god.
Sick. Because I'm like, I might want to start on this. Because then you can, if they do all the Egyptian gods, that would be what a display to have.
That's a deep well.
Yeah.
Here you go, Professor Soundwaves.
Oh, hold on 1 second here.
Oh, even the packaging looks so nice.
There's the backdrop.
Oh.
So this wraps around. So yeah, that was a real big surprise, that one.
Damn.
These look so cool, man.
Uh-huh.
That's all you get is they look cool, man.
No, we got to convince Lawrence to pick one. He's got to pick one.
Here's the thing: the human guys, like knights and sorcerers, and the human ones don't. They look cool, but they don't get me as much. I think I watched The Amazing's video on the fish guy, and I was like, he looks so cool. And then seeing all those ones that were just in like, you're going to get me with those, like, but I can't. But they look. This is like one of the first times I'm really looking and I'm scratching my neck, and I'm like, hold on.
Exactly. Shout out Fodder Basher. What's up, man? Their Ganesha figure is one of my all-time favorites. Truly a beautiful figure.
Yeah, that's another really good one.
Also, Fodder, if you prefer to watch this in landscape, that option is there too. I'm trying something new with StreamYard here, so that's why it's. I don't know if I'll do that again. I feel like people are confused about that. So, and also a lot of weird comments coming out of the portrait streamers. I don't know what's going on over there, but interesting crowd. All right. Let's see what else. Well, so these were the exclusives. We can kind of touch on them, but I really want to talk about the wave that was on display there.
All of them right here.
Oh,
these look great. That's
the secondary prices. I get why the price goes up. I don't necessarily agree with it. The Crossroads figures come with a lot of parts. Extra heads, extra hands, accessories. The Legacies, though, the Scaphoid, the skeleton, comes with an alternate head and a set of wings.
Yeah.
But that Valgard figure comes with an extra helmet, extra pauldrons, extra legs, like a full set of legs. Like I feel like he's probably worth it a little bit more for that bumped up price. Otherwise, like, they're going to get standard releases sometime early next year. I'd say if you need it, consider waiting. You're spending like 30 some odd extra dollars for like a pair of heads. So in my opinion, I'd say if you guys are into these, wait.
Yeah, okay. Because I think, like, sometimes I order from BBTS, which, will be crazy for like shipping. But if I'm just doing one each order, then it's fine. But I think for UK, we only got one place that we can pre-order these, isn't the new?
Cool, right?
What's that one?
Oh wait, was that one? Oh, there's one. I don't remember what it is. I'll let you know because I want to find out what it's called. But I know the Emporium of Cool carries.
Yeah.
But you can also order direct from Store Horseman.
Yeah.
So these will be not a pre-order. It's going to be an in-stock.
Right.
I think February-ish. And then all of these single releases and the fish should all go up about that time. Obviously, we'll know more like later, earlier into next year. But you can order direct from Store Horseman.
Okay, that's cool. Because like obviously for me, my kind of like ordering of Mythic Legions or just anything from Horseman this year. The Graveyard I got from BBTS, and the others were like eBay ones where it was like they were selling some of the older ones for less prices, and I was like, let me get some of them, see what they're like. But for new ones, I'm like, okay, I know props and replicas have pre-orders, but I'm not sure if they, do it right. And I think, Emporium of Cool, which you just said, I think I'm going to check them out and see what they got. But yeah.
Nice.
Canada Internet.
Real quick,
Sorry,
John with the 5-month member chats. He's at a concert, won't hear you or complain about not having to listen to Lorenz, but wanted to make sure Kenny hadn't Amy James the show. So far, so good. Okay, but it's still early. Anything can happen. I've shown what I'm capable of. Okay. And also, Lorenz says he hopes that your ears ring forever, John. Okay.
Right, also, the way he typed that makes it sound like he wants to listen to me.
It's like it's missing sound. Yeah. I think so. I'm fairly confident that that is the case. All right, so I thought there was a picture of the full wave here.
Yeah, this guy, man, F.
There we go. Yes. So, dude, and he's massive, right? They had him on display.
Hot damn.
So big.
He's almost as big as the troll. You know what? Let me grab my troll to give you guys a sense of scale. He is almost this big.
Okay.
Oh, let me.
Yeah.
Do you have a standard figure you can grab, Cloud?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. See.
Oh,
yeah.
my.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn.
Massive.
And the
All right, so
colors are beautiful. Like we were up front during G-Con, me and a few of my friends, like Bill from Dorclair was up there, and we were getting nice up close pictures of those, and his colors are just so vibrant. And then again, to see him in person, and they kept moving, like, here's a 2.0 figure, here's one, and they would put them next to him, and that guy is just a beast. I cannot wait for this wave. It's nice that they're kind of pulling away from what we know. Like, it's always been like high fantasy is diverse. We've got elves, we've got vampires, we had demons, we had knights and skeletons. But recently, the past few waves, a lot of knights, a lot of skeletons, a lot of barbarians. And then last year's reveal was like the animal characters like Leodicius and Basilia and like the snake characters. I like that they're still kind of pulling away. You've got Delphina, the female Templar. You've got Vetus, the Mercurian soldier. So like it's got that similar flavor that we're so used to, but then they just kind of just run with it. Just fish people and pirates. It's such a cool wave, so much fun. Really kind of turning around what we think Mythic Legions is. Like they're in the story, they're discovering new lands, and these new figures absolutely play into that.
I love this little one. It reminds me of like a kind of like
one?
the one with the
Jar?
Oh, he just looks so like fun to have. Like he's like the keeper. He kind of like I've got a vibe of like Laughley's, where he's just like, no, this treasure is mine, or like if you're on a quest or something like that, and you just see him, and he says like he'll be sleeping, but then as soon as you go to the chest, he'll be like, no, mine, and starts trying to kill you.
He's an imp. They had a life-size one on display. Yeah, that was cool. He was on this big barrel because he's so tiny. But I mean, even tiny, he's like like a small child. But that was really cool to see too.
I think I'm gonna have to pick this one up. He looks so fun.
Yeah.
I was
I like this guy.
teetering about like picking just a few out of this wave, and the more like because I wasn't sure if I wanted the walrus or the shark, and then I think those. Oh, and the guy. Hold on, what's his name here? Sorry, I'm on the page. The Captain Iron Skull. Yeah, that's those three. I wasn't really sure if I want. Actually, I'm still not sure if I want him. But the more I look at the shark and the
Manta, Mobu.
Yeah, so Mobu's the shark. Yeah, and then Odobin,
the walrus.
Odobin, yeah, the walrus. Yeah. The more I look at,
they're all so cool.
Forgive me, but that crab. The minute I seen that, I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" Like that's exactly. And I actually sent Kenny a link in from 5K Toys, and you guys might have seen this before. Okay. It's the angler from Theory Toys, I think. It's like it's an angler fish.
So it's horrifying.
And it's like I think it's like 9 inches, but it'll fit so well with the that one.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh.
So click down on the that picture's not the greatest one, but like down like with the blue background. Anyone's with the blue background.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. But it'll be a dope one to throw in with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I have some of the their stuff, their big stuff, and it fits in really great with Legion stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about the wave for sure.
That's right. Yeah, that wave looks really cool.
But yeah, the Jinzar, dude, the what is it?
It's a nefarious imp.
Imp.
Yeah. Jinzar's an imp. So
I have to get 3 of those.
The last wave they revealed, the Horrors of Einsamal, they introduced imp scale, and there was like a gnome dude, and then there was a little white fox. And people kept asking, how do you have an imp scale and no imp? This guy was ready. He was good to go for that wave, and they felt he just didn't really fit in. So they moved him to this wave. But he was actually done. He's been done for a minute, this guy.
Yeah.
Father Basher.
I want to get 3 of them is not just for the figure, it's to have multiple treasure chests so I can build this like big ass treasure room.
So there's an accessory set as well, and it's got a treasure chest, it's got the shark jaws, it's got like some fish, it's got a couple of spears. So there you can get additional pieces without having to buy multiple of just the character. Do they not have that posted?
They don't. Yeah, they don't have that picture. But
okay, it's like $25. It's got some just various accessories and things in it. I think it actually has. Let me get it because it has something else in it.
It has a chain with the 3 hooks, like
yes.
That you could use as a weapon. There's a couple spears. A lobster, 2 fish, the big shark jaws. The shark jaws are like the same size as the treasure chest.
I dropped it in our chat.
Yeah.
Okay. While I pull that up, Father Basher did point out that Savage Crucible has a wave of fishmen about to come out too. So
yep.
A lot of a good cross pollination, I suppose. But I do think out of these, I should probably get Mobu since he is a manta to commemorate the stingray that got me in San Diego.
There you go. All right, there's a lobster too. I forgot about that. There you go. $25.
That's not bad.
No, not at all.
Got a detailed, chest with the multiple weapons, so it's perfect. Kind of like
the chest does open. Both of the chests open, and it will have that treasure inlay, and you can take that out as well on this one, and then the one that comes with Sin Jar, so you can have an empty chest to put things in if you want.
That's good. That's always good.
This line will not get me. It won't.
I'm gonna sneak one into your next package. If you can, if you have that kind of strength to stay away from this stuff, like I want the line to thrive. I want people to see why I love this so much, but I understand why people tend to stay away because it's an abyss. You get pulled in. I went a little crazy within a year of starting, and I mentioned earlier, don't look back. That's hard to do, but you have to compare what they're doing now with what they've done. But I feel like even at this point, like if you started now, you're going to go back to some extent. You're going to want to go back to Poxus and Alithia and Necronominus. Like these waves have come and gone, and there's still so much stuff. Like you're not looking at $400 figures, thankfully, but it's still like there's always going to be backpedaling for new people.
Yeah. For me, I'm like, I want to get all the knights, and I know I'm going to have to, backtrack, but I think I'm going to be in a good ride for that because they just look so good, and I think they're like, I think for the UK, for the kind of like aftermarket, it's not bad. You do have people, and you do have group chats on Facebook, so you can get good deals. So it's not like, you're alone in that kind of like aspect. When when I saw like Legions Con videos and photos, I was just like, damn, I want to be there. It just looks so fun.
Yes. Yeah. No, I literally, while the live stream was going, my wife was sitting nearby me while it was on, and she was kind of looking over at it because she knows I'm into it and talking to me about the figures. And I was like, I have to go next year. I was like, we have to go. And she's like, where is it? And I was like, New Jersey. And she goes, you want to go to New Jersey? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I've never been to the East Coast at all. Like I would love to go there and make it a trip too and see everybody.
You gotta you need to carve out a chunk of time. Like I know Kenny, you were there.
Yeah,
you were there Friday night to Sunday morning, right? Like, that's what we did our first year, and then last year and this year we did Wednesday night check-in, Monday night check-out, because Wednesday is when most people, the most early people start to come in is on a Wednesday. We do have people there earlier. Then Thursday we did intern. Friday we did G-Con, and the room was like, I've got pictures of the crowds. The room was packed, people standing in the back the whole time. And then every night there's something going on. Saturday, it's like, I think it's like 10 to 5 or 10 to 6 for the show floor. And then there's stuff going on. People are doing live streams. There's so much to do. Kessie, my wife, who's not into this, and she gets sick of hearing about it when I talk about it because I get excited and I ramble. She loves going to Legions Con. She has such a wonderful time. She was happy to join me at intern again. So she did not sit with me at G-Con. So, which was good because we were in and out of the front row, running up taking pictures.
Yeah, I heard you ask your question in the live stream.
More vampires?
Yeah. Or your statement, I should say. Your statement.
Yeah, more of a statement, yeah.
But I was going to say that siren that you were on, the
mermaid,
the French lady, I was so pumped when I seen that because my brain immediately starts spinning about what I can do with the extra, so I'm just going to build her with the legs and then keep that and then take that tail and I'm building a mermaid, because I already have that. Remember that topless body I showed you? Use that topless body.
When you say it like that, it seems a little more ominous, but yeah.
No, and then
clip that.
Hold on, I have to rip this out of my package real quick.
Also that. I don't know.
So we can see. No, not that. So this. Oops.
Oh, hey, I have those.
Yeah, and so this will be the head that I use on the mermaid.
Okay. Yep.
With the and then I just have to get the skin tones right, and it'll be fire. I can't wait. I want to have it in hand right now to start working on it.
Her tail is like this, and it's this even koi, like his fins are like this very soft, very pleasant material, and this is going to be such a fun wave. I feel like there's something anybody can love in this one.
The extra piece, the tail piece, is that just to make it longer, or is it to?
So it's a tail. Like, do you have any characters with like?
No, I'm talking about like there's like the
extra... look, it's a tail. It plugs in.
No, I'm talking about the thick part. Like, go back to the picture. Sorry.
Yeah, go back to the picture.
So the part that's above the tail, it looks like a chunk of the body, like just sitting there.
Okay. So it's the same with Basilia and the Serpent Spire Guard from the last wave. Essentially, she's at an angle, so she can stand. You can take that angled piece out and put that segmented part in, so she lays straight.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah, the one she's on is.
I didn't catch him talking about it.
Sorry, yeah. It's literally like sculpted at an angle so they can stand up like that, but you can put it straight, and then it's got the points of articulation where it meets, and then you can see the segment in the middle. So basically, you would lay her out flat. That's what that's for.
Okay, so basically, the one that's on the bottom now is almost like a stand.
Yeah, it's at an angle.
Yeah.
They should come with stands. I know the snakes are going to come with new stands, but that is so she can sit up like that. That's
I'm so excited for those snakes too. Like, oh man.
Yep.
Looks cool. Very good.
Can't wait to watch you guys open those.
The Renz is in on the entire wave. Got it.
Yeah, like that animal wave. Like, I ordered 2 of them.
It's a good wave though.
The whole wave, yeah. And the only thing that I'll have to resell, I think, is I don't need 2 of the lions. So I'll just have
I did have the lion pre-ordered at one point, but I canceled it. I did cancel that big old lion.
Well, hey, I might have one at a lower cost than BBTS.
No, you won't, because not for me anyway. You could have it for someone, but it won't be for me.
I have your address. Maybe I'll just send it to you.
Wow.
That feels like an attack. I'm gonna send that lion.
Yeah, you remember that topless body I showed you?
Wait till I send you my customized mermaid. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lorenzo's gonna have to protect his like mailbox or anything. Like he'd just be like, "What am I being sent now?"
I got to get to the mail before my wife, not because I did anything nefarious, but because James won't stop sending me stuff.
All right. So I think I actually had a plan of moving through these tabs, but you know, the plan never works. I don't even know why I put a plan together. Cohesiveness, who needs it? So we're back to Marvel now. SH Figure Arts, they did show off their Gamerverse Wolverine to go with the rest of the stuff that they're doing. So I mean, I've said before, I'm not a fan of SH Figure Arts. I'm not collecting this as much as I love a good Wolverine figure. For you know, I never say never, but I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, guys. That's it. I'm gonna heard it here. All right. Anybody in on this, or even these SH Figure Arts Gamerverse figures in general? I guess.
Pass.
All right. Let's see.
You'll know how solid it is.
Where's David at?
There you go.
That's a heavy.
To be fair, David told me he would be here by about 8 o'clock. It is 9:06, David. Just saying. All right, so that's it. Pass. It's out there, folks. If you like that kind of thing, 6-inch scale, Wolverine, Gamerverse. There you go. Keep it game related, Mega Man related. Not Jada, but 3-0 continues to put out their Mega Man figures. This is a little bit later, version of Mega Man stuff, so nothing I'm super familiar with, but they are in the 1/12 scale. These do ship out the second quarter of 2026. They look cool, so if you're into it, sure. Looks like
I think it look really cool if it said Kith on his little scarf.
That's what it's missing. I was like, what's going on here? You know, little Kith on the scarf, yeah. Throw it on the shield while you're at it too.
That design looks cool. I don't really know this. I don't know much about Mega Man, but I think he looks cool.
Proto Man was like after
Mega
my
Man.
games.
I don't know about it.
I always remember Proto Man just being there, and then obviously like Zero like was the more kind of like famous character or side character. Because I'm pretty sure Proto Man's like a good guy. I'm not sure.
He's a good guy, yeah. Or he started as a bad guy. I don't know. He was in the show, I think. Oh God, I don't remember. I stopped playing Mega Man 2. It was a cartoon.
Part of
I remember that cartoon. They looked like they had like steroids or like, you know, 6-packs. Or is that a different cartoon? I remember there's a toy line that, you know, Mega Man had like a 6-pack.
Power Rangers? I don't know.
No.
No, I have no idea.
Sure.
I just heard steroids, 6-pack, Mega Man cartoon. What is happening?
My memory of it is because of Pixel Band. That's it.
Fair enough. All right. Well, hey, Proto Man. 3-0 though, not Jada. So if you're waiting for the Jada version, 2027 might be your year. I don't know. All right. There was some Dragon Ball stuff. Figured maybe Z-Man, you could shed some light on this. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. So this is obviously the colors from the manga of Goku when he goes Super Saiyan during the Namek saga when he's fighting Frieza. So obviously the shirts come off and it's a different coloring. I know there was a third-party figure of this. So that's my that came out ages ago.
Hold on real quick. You said obviously the shirt comes off. So does that mean like when he gets ready to fight, the shirt just disintegrates?
Explodes?
Well, yeah. I mean, because when he first turns, when his hair goes yellow, or when he first goes Super Saiyan, he has a blue shirt on. But this look is later on in the fight when, you know, he's
like in Avatar mode, like Aang, when Aang goes into Avatar mode.
Yeah. It's just it's like an angry power up.
Okay.
This is
All
the
right.
first
All
time
right. You
we
can
went.
continue. I'm sorry. I fucked you
No,
up.
no.
I wanted clarity.
Because honestly, I understand people don't know Dragon Ball as much as like, but it's basically the same thing, you know.
I think it
Power
looks
up.
like a badass figure, though.
Yeah, I missed out on the original. I don't know if I'll get this one. It looks sick, so I might. But yeah, like when they fight, they always throw beams, and then their clothes come off most of the time. Not in the later seasons. The later seasons, they keep their shirt on and the trousers. Always keep the trousers on, but
I know when I'm fighting people, my
sometimes.
clothes come off. So
Yeah, I watch anime where
Sounds
they
like a
clothes
party.
come off. We call it henta or hentai. How do you pronounce it, Cloud?
hentai.
Hinta.
Hentai. I think it just means perfect.
hentai now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, looks like a great figure. There you go.
You heard it here, folks.
Hentai for Dragon Ball. Oy.
All right. I'm sure it doesn't get any weirder from here, folks. All right. Star Wars, SH Figure Arts. I guess SH Figure Arts has been on a tear this week, so they've got these. These are coming out. So you've got the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, from Ahsoka mixed bag situation, animated style. Okay, so it's specific.
Yeah, to the Clone Wars show. So it's like, I think this is their season 1 looks, because Ahsoka's got her, short outfit, and then everyone's wearing their Clone Wars
Has
armors.
Black Series ever done them this stylized?
No,
I don't
they
know.
they did it in the Black Series, like realistic. They first did it in the packaging of the Clone Wars figures, but they're still realistic portions. And then they did for Anakin, especially because he appears in this look in Ahsoka as a flashback, but in live action, they did that again. But
I like that Anakin look.
Cartoon specific.
It's cool. And Ahsoka, they all look great.
I'm just wondering about their stability, or like, because they're so thin. It's like how like
the Spider-Verse stuff.
Yeah, and also the animated series stuff, because with cartoons they can be as skinny as they can, but when you put it into 3D, like a figure form, all the joints gonna hold up. That's always a question, but they look good.
Lorenz, do you like Star Wars? Oh yeah, you started out with the prequels, right? Like in the theater.
Yeah, I've seen them, but I don't necessarily care.
You don't care? Oh, okay. That's fine. You didn't watch the Clone Wars cartoon?
I did not.
Man, that's like if someone's never seen Clone Wars, like never seen anything Star Wars, that's like the thing to watch. Like I think to get brought into the universe, it's the best way, I think, for people that are didn't grow up with it. Anyways, sorry, I was gonna try to sell the Clone Wars, and you're not buying it. And
no,
so,
I've John. That's what John says that's a good show, I believe, as well. And he's a Star Wars guy, but I mean, I'm sure it's good. But Star Wars as a whole has always missed me. I attempted. I've seen all the movies.
Because you grew up with the wrong Star Wars. That's why he's part of that generation that just he didn't know how good it was, and even the Star Wars we grew up with was just like,
I watched them pretty much all at once, though. I had never seen them really, and then I had watched all 9.
But you didn't watch the right ones. 4, 5, and 6 used to be better movies.
7, 8, and 9 should be burnt in a trash can.
Absolutely. But the prequels, they're not bad.
I like the prequels.
They're not bad.
No.
I like Natalie Portman, but that's pretty much it. That's that's pretty much it about those movies.
Check.
Come on, you gotta love Anakin with his evilness. I cosplayed him. That's how much I love Anakin. from Revenge of the Sith. That's there
That
we go.
robe-
There's
that
Whiny
robe
little
is
bitch. Thank you, devil. Thank you. Rubbish.
The fuck's up with that robe?
It was so big.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
This is a winter robe.
No, the robe looks ass, but
the figure looks good. Like the head
Well,
sculpt looks great, but yeah, that robe really.
That robe. It's way
it's too baggy.
They need to use a thinner material and cut it closer.
It looks like Ant-Man or Giant Man's lab coat.
Yeah, it's almost like, man, what if these were premium figures, right? You know.
Is this his look? Oh no! If it had the hood and the dark, like the Sith eyes, this is his
murdering the
youngling.
children look.
Yep. Because he looks determined and he's already got his lightsaber out, but he doesn't have the hood out. So I was like, oh come on,
Let's go kill some kids. God damn, I hate that movie.
I don't like that. But I love the fight scene between Obi-Wan and Anakin. But yeah, that was a bit of a weird watch when you're watching it for the first time and it's like, Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? And he just goes,
fuck them kids.
And then you see it in the Obi-Wan show that he's like, you actually see him just go,
that's right.
But apparently he
And then
stabbed
we
one.
have Jackie Chan.
Yep.
You guys don't remember Jackie Chan from the prequels?
Those knees are throwing me off crazy.
He was
That's what
kicking
I'm
ass.
saying. So I can never get into SH figure arts. Like, I get it, they pose very well, but at what cost?
Well, look at the thong,
I mean,
the thong diaper.
What is happening here in the?
Everyone
That's
talks about Mcfarlane's diaper situation, but
Some other pictures.
That's
This is what I
rough.
have to work with. This is something.
Yeah, that is wow.
Source material. Does he wear Argyle socks for real?
it's from a specific film because all these.
Is it a policeman?
Project A, I think.
Yeah,
Project A, yeah.
Yeah.
See how young he looks, in the 80s.
The head sculpt looks pretty good, and then you just look down.
Suspenders are pretty on point too. But,
Yeah.
What happened?
Damn, and they've got him they're fully showing the joints, and it just
jarring, It's like, geez.
I remember the Police Story Jackie Chan figure still in Forbidden Planet, and it keeps on going lower and lower in price. But I'm like, maybe I'll pick that up. But
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is the rest of the stream. We're just gonna sit in silence.
Just gonna stare at Jackie Crotch.
Yeah.
So what's the articulation around? So there would be nothing around the waist then with the way that's sculpted, right?
It
No,
seems
there's
that
a
way.
cut,
right?
like under the.
Because the way it's
I
There's a
see
cut.
where the belt. Yeah, under the
Yeah,
belt.
there
under
you
the
go.
belt. Gotcha.
It's crazy.
Clever.
The pictures in this movie, he wears the Donald Duck Navy outfit in this movie, like most of it. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, these were those films where he would wear anything, and then there's that film where he's wearing a Chun-Li costume.
Wait, what?
Would SH Figure Arts do
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Google it. Jackie
I've
Chan
never seen a
totally-
Jackie Chan movie, so I don't know.
You've
you
not
never
seen
single
watched the
one?
Jackie Chan movie?
Not any of them.
The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith.
All right.
He's in that.
Dude,
I've seen that movie.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Please watch The Drunken Master.
Have you not seen Rush Hour?
No, I've not seen Rush Hour.
The Drunken Master. That's it's an awesome.
Drunken Master. Yes.
I'm gonna have a special episode of the recap, and we're just gonna recap all of the movies that Lorenz has not seen.
Yeah, that'll be a
I don't
one
blame
list
him. No,
now.
it's like it's just an age thing. It's not like
No,
I don't feel like
know.
he's like an
It's
asshole.
No, but
because
the is growing more and more. And at a certain point, I'm just gonna stop saying that I
You're
haven't
just
seen
gonna
the movies.
start lying to everybody. Yeah.
We're gonna know. We're gonna know.
I mean,
Sorry.
if you haven't seen these films, then it'll be kind of like a good watch of like, okay, let's see them. I obviously Drunken Master is really old, but it's a good like solid action film of that time. If you've seen Bruce Lee films, so it's like similar to that. But obviously, it's more wacky.
Yeah.
Because Jackie
All right.
Chan's action is more comedic, and
It is,
especially
yeah.
So
style.
is this Jackie Chan Chung Lee? Is this AI or is it like an actual thing he did?
That's a thing
It was
he
in a
did.
film. Yeah.
Yeah. What a great reaction.
And fun fact, Jackie Chan, during his prime, he wound up being in a video game. Like he was fully digitalized, scanned, and everything. And there's two versions of him in the game. But if you lose, if you win against him, instead of doing a fatality, he just like after being knocked out, he'll just
There it
go
is.
back up and just thumbs up. Like that's how he is. He'll just be like, even after a knockout, he'll just be like, boop.
Yeah. Rumble in the Bronx is another good one.
Yeah.
That's not real. Rumble in the Bronx. That's
Yep.
not real.
Yep. That's one of my favorites. And he
I
does
haven't seen that one,
shit,
but-
man, and he does the craziest stunts, and he'll work on broken bones. He'll do a
Mm.
jump, break his leg, and they kind of pull his jeans over it to hide it, and keeps going. Jackie Chan's awesome, man.
Yeah. Like I remember he was going down like a skyscraper or something like that. No kind of like safety
No
or anything.
harnesses. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And he just did it. Crazy man. Glad he's still doing films, although not the same type, but
No.
he's a G.
Yeah. Speaking of other G's, okay, never mind. I had a better segue. It was mostly about how I like shitty fourth installments of franchises, but yeah,
My favorite
I
film.
so badly want a good Rocky and Ivan Drago figure. This isn't it, but eventually there will be. Hiya Toys is doing this, so $117.99, but
yeah,
the tariff is included. Okay, so that's it. No additional fee there.
Yeah, no, like with Higher Toys, it's when it's the 6-inch figures, they're quite a lot, but it's like their Judge Dredd. They did the smaller ones, which are more like affordable, but then the 6-inch ones, they're just a bit high. But
The shoulders are
if you're
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't NECA do Rocky figures? They did.
They did, and
Ivan,
they're
they
not
did.
bad, but they're very
Yeah.
expensive on the aftermarket.
Yeah,
So
they
I've-
used the
I've
same
thought
body for Muhammad Ali for the Superman 2-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think this really looks like Dolph Lundgren either. I guess.
Come get your white guy action figure.
It kind of looks like Gronk.
Gronk, yeah.
Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's out there. $118. I don't see how you get
No.
that out of that.
He's
but-
1/12 scale, right?
Yeah, 112 scale.
Yeah, it's
You do get all
Oh,
this.
it comes with all that. So
A
what?
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The corner is pretty interesting. The ring corner, I guess.
I think if you get this, and then I think the Rocky figure also has, the ring post as well. So if you got both
Right.
of them,
Yeah.
boom, you got. I think it's similar to what SH Figure Arts did with their wrestling ring. They did it as like they would sell you just a cube, but then if you got multiple, you could make a full square ring with that. But it's expensive to do that. Getting 4 of them. But this is like if you get just this and Rocky, you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's all I would really. I mean, I say that's all I want. This would be what I would mostly want. But of course, like if they go like Clubber Lang, I would probably get that too. You know what I mean? And then Apollo Creed, and then what I just keep. I'll even get Adrian if they put her out. You know what I mean? That's it. But
what's she just gonna do? Sit there and cry? Give me a break. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Look at my action figure collection.
I also want Paulie and that robot from Happy Birthday, Paulie. All right. California Red Devil, Rocky single-handedly ended the Cold War. I don't know if you guys remember, but if I can change, you can change. We all can change. Something like that.
Adrian, we did it. My best impression. I'm sorry.
That's good. Jared Byrne, what's going on? Late for you too, but same with the Universal Soldier Dolph. Just does not look like him. Yeah. If you're
He's got a weird face.
If you're gonna charge that much, I mean, you got to get it right.
Don't watch that movie, Lorenz.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that one, that one's fine.
He's like, oh, I actually have seen that movie.
I don't think I've seen that as well. So you're not in that boat of not watching films. Don't worry.
All right, I got some TMNT for you. 2012 style. All right, not my turtles, but popular nonetheless amongst many. They are up for pre-order. There's another thing that ties into this. We've known about these for a little bit, and I scrolled and there's no other pictures, but there you go. Is anyone in on the 2012 turtles?
The
wanna be
cool, but
the Shredder does look cool. It's a good show if you haven't watched it. I really enjoyed this one, and I'm like very protective of my classic Ninja Turtle cartoon from the 80s, but I really liked this one. We have Raph and Donnie Revoltech, and they did them in this style, and we never got the other two. So, like, my excuse is I want to have all four of them represented like this, and I really like these, but they're not cheap. So I don't know. Like they're pushing $50, I think.
Yeah, see that, and with turtles, like everybody makes turtles. Even Mcfarlane makes turtles, right? So
you might have it on the next slide. Do you have the Mondo picture?
I don't. The next slide was actually the foot soldier to tie into these. That's why I brought that up. But the Mondo stuff is good. If you can send me a link, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, here. I thought I saved it in my Instagram, but then I didn't see it there.
So these pictures came out. So we have the promo images of the foot soldiers to tie into those 2012 turtles. Definitely fit in. They have the style going, stylized to the material. Pretty cool looking. Very thin calves, though.
Jeez, I thought I was skinny.
And I would say the same thing about those Clone War figures. The stability is going to be.
Well, I mean, obviously they have a wide foot. That
You're
helps.
ninjas,
They got
Z-Man.
this tiny little croucher.
You have to be agile.
Yeah, there you go.
Real quick, new cult member. Okay, Jared Byrne. Welcome.
Oh.
Welcome to the cult. I felt like that was never going to end. Okay. Thank you, Jared. Appreciate it. Welcome to the cult.
Late.
The echo with it. It's weird how it's playing the echo for like the clips for both, but it doesn't echo us talking, giving us both.
Yeah.
I'm glad it doesn't, because it doesn't give us the option to click it out. But it did make the riff sound more of a thrash riff, which I kind of did F with a little bit. I did kind of like it.
All right. I'll consider. Maybe I need to go back and do some editing there.
All right.
Anyway.
I sent a link for that Mondo.
Okay.
It's Dan's favorite too. Is Donatello.
Oh. Okay.
It's freaking incredible. Like it makes me want to get rid of all my turtles and just have these 4.
Oof.
All right, timed edition. You know how much I love these Mondo things.
Yeah, you're $1,000 if you get all the timed. But look at that, mother.
It looks awesome, though. I will give you that. It looks really good.
It looks great, but
compared to the prices from those horseman statues from Sideshow, this is nothing.
There you go.
That's when I got to start squirreling away money for. Do you think all those are going to be pre-ordered within a year?
So
no, I think they're going to.
When you talking about this, you're talking about the Sideshow statues.
Yeah.
So when I sat and chatted with those guys, because I was curious, because I'm probably in for Alithia, so I wanted to know how much time I had. So it sounds like they're focusing on Arathir now. So when he's like shipping, like done, they'll put up probably Alithia, and then let her run for about a year or so, and then I think Poxus should be after that, followed by Necronominus. So it'll be supposedly be a few years. I mean, these things can obviously change, but currently, it sounds like I've got about a year to prepare for Alithia.
Okay. Cool.
They're so nice in person. Oh my god.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to get all 4, but the Arathir one they showed and the Alithia, I'll skip the Arathir one, but the Alithia one, that'll just be because I can have that anywhere in the house, like away from stuff, and yeah.
See, it's not like, and they kept trying to tell me like, yo, you need to get all 4. This turtle stuff, that is horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I hope they don't have any eye issues like Giant Man.
Oh man.
That's really creepy. Okay,
oh my god. That's a whited out. It's to mimic the. Yeah.
That looks better. That smiling face with the white eyes is creepy as shit.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I will never buy.
Want all of.
I would never buy these because I don't want the scale, but these do look incredible. It looks awesome.
Oh my god, that the second last pick with him smiling just reminds me of the rotting costumes of the movie costumes.
These were 1/12 scale. I'd probably
look at that neck.
Yeah,
amazing.
I love the butt. Look at the button on the physics button, like on his.
Yeah,
it's a science one, right?
That's so filthy.
That's so cool. They definitely look really nice.
No, I've seen these movies.
There you go.
Oh, good.
Guess you can stay.
Earning my keep one movie at a time.
So this isn't up yet.
Timed edition.
Yeah. So I'm guessing.
Is that like the extra mouser or something? The timed edition. He's got some extra accessories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious what the difference would be. Less heads, no mousers.
Do they not tell you what it is?
I think the timed edition part has to be the Mausers in one head.
I would imagine. Real quick, Rush question.
Oh.
San Diego tickets go on sale tomorrow. Are you trying again? I will be, Rush, and hopefully not wasting more hours trying to get these tickets because I did try for the returning guests and was unsuccessful. So I will try my luck again tomorrow and see from there. Press passes are open too, press applications. So I don't know. We'll see.
For Ed Chinchilla?
That's probably my only ticket in, right? They're not going to let me in, but I think Ed Chinchilla could get a pass. We'll see.
So you guys over under is Jay and Dan in on these?
I think
Jay, yes.
Jay's gonna get it.
I think Dan's Mondo. I think Dan's a Mondo guy now too.
I think he was like Possibly.
At least the
He said-
Donatello, right?
Yeah.
He's-
The one.
He's contemplating, but I'm like telling him, "Do you need it? Do you really need it?"
I want to see Raph. Oh no,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to see Raph. Damn it! No.
I mean, he bought the 1/4 size ones, so he needs
Yeah.
the 1/6 size. So he needs every level. Like you'll see.
Yeah.
Enabling.
He's not like Jay, who will like get everything. Dan's, he's very.
That Mondo bug is getting him though. Like,
It is. Yeah.
He did get Wolverine. He did get Rogue, and obviously he's gonna.
they showed Beast, and I saw that they had the Beast. So then I knew that I had to go back and I had to get. You're like, okay.
That picture that he showed of Wolverine almost made me want to get that Wolverine, though. The picture he put in that new chat.
It just takes up so much space. It's
They
like
do, yeah. I've got the one, the first Wolverine they did, and like I barely have the room for the one.
right. For me, I think I was almost tempted with Mondo with the Batman Beyond figures. Well, Batman Beyond
I
himself.
think a friend of mine
but
sculpted those.
I just like
Yeah,
no.
I just have my Jubilee on my desk next to me.
Let me see this Jubilee.
Nice.
That's the
I have
thing,
a big
like,
Sephiroth on my desk. That's
they
about
look
it.
fantastic. And man, how about those effects? Like, I wish that Legends would give us those effects. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I like the ones they put with the X-Men 97 Jubilee, but something like that, that would be so good.
That just looks nice. Ooh, King Lionel.
I don't know either of these characters.
How do you get the Affinity Gauntlet?
It's
Even
the
I know.
cute plush
Because
build.
he's a king. $65.
After defeating Mumra, when the hell did that
65?
happen?
Must be later on.
Yeah, it must have been after I started
Yeah,
watching.
it kinda reminds me
I
of-
recognize the other guy, the bad guy. Like, he looks a little familiar, but this, no clue. I need to go. Oh, got it. I don't
The
want to watch
sword
this
does
again.
glow in the dark, though.
I do like the image. I like the photography every time I see, anything with the lighting and everything like that. That looks sick, but
yeah,
I want a Lion-O,
The
but
photo I could have taken though. Like, I could do that if that's all you guys want.
Yeah.
You need these extravagant backgrounds. I'm out. You gonna go to profile picture? Yeah, let's go.
That hat is stupid. I don't like it.
it reminds me of like a Turkish shout out to Tana like helmet or something like that,
I
hat.
know what you're telling. I know what you're going for. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Thank you.
This is Lino number
The words were
33.
That's right.
Ooh, I bet it's like, is it 33?
No, God, no. There's like 6 of them.
Oh,
I know that these
I
aren't
was gonna
known
say
for
there's
like,
more than
and I know that these aren't known for like great articulation anyway.
Yeah.
But like this big guy, what are we doing with this? Like, what?
He's got light up eyes that distracts you from the lack of articulation.
Like some of the Simpsons stuff, you gotta be lucky if it even stays together when you pull it out of the package. Like literally, like my Flanders, like it just exploded basically when I got it. You know what I mean? That stuff sucks. There's
So he
still
light up eyes. How does it like? Why?
No one knows.
Because his name is Red Eyes?
Pink Eye.
Ooh.
That didn't pass test audiences, so they went with Red Eye instead.
I have no memory of King Lion though.
I love that this segment has kind of just been confusion. We've all kind of just looked at these pictures and gone,
And I grew up with this show. I loved this cartoon when I was
I
really
watched
little.
the cartoon. I don't remember this.
I packed it together well. There you go.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure I had a few of the figures too. Like I remember the Panthera and
Panthro, and he did this when you push the button.
Yeah.
So it's inspired by season 1, episode 61. There's a lot of episodes in a season.
Oh,
Alright.
61. Yeah, no, they were just like season 1, just Fuck it. Just
I
keep
feel
going.
like you could have
I
made
must
four
have baseball
seasons
practice
out of
that
that, but all
afternoon.
right. Yeah.
What do you think happens in season 1, episode 6, 7?
God damn it.
Mm.
Your room.
Adrian Q. Colt says, been waiting my whole life for the Lunatics. So,
The Lunatics. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold
so
on.
Adrian,
I'm Googling
you're a
that.
big Thundercats fan. Do you know anything about these things here?
There is no episode 6, 7.
It stops at 61. This was the last episode.
It
They
stops
ruined
at
it.
65.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So Thundercats is stupid. Nostalgia is stupid. Nobody cares. about
Everything's
any of
ruined.
this.
Okay. Oh, so the Lunatics are like a faction in Thundercats.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
Why aren't they
talking
called
about,
like Luna Cats? Like,
Because they're not cats. They're not cats.
well, it doesn't matter.
I thought you were talking about
It doesn't matter. Fuck it. Just a bunch of dudes running around in white underwear. Call them the Lunacats.
Yeah.
I am going to watch the hell out of this. Oh, wait. Yep. 65 in season 1, 65 in season 2. Wow.
Okay. Well,
It's on Hulu.
you know what else is on Hulu? Actually, I don't know if this is true, but Predator Badlands
yet.
is not yet on Hulu in the theaters. All
I
right.
want to see this.
This film-
Has
oh,
has
so good.
anyone seen it?
so
T-Man
good.
saw it. Okay.
I watched it in 4D though. I got whiplash.
How's it end? Just spoil the whole thing, right? No, I'm joking. Don't
Spoil
do
the
that.
whole.
I'm not gonna do that.
I have heard nothing but good reactions from this. My friend Maz, big Predator fan, he went out and saw it, and he just keeps going on about how great this movie is. So I'm excited. I like all of the Predator films.
It's
This
so
is
good.
a 7-inch deck. 7-inch deck. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of that ad. What was it? Skit. It's the Australian or New Zealand guy, and he's like, "Look at my dick. This is what I use to clean my dick."
Okay.
With this, this I use dick sealant absorber, and then he goes, "Oh, introducing our other product, cock or cock," as he said. You gotta find it. I'm making like nonsense, but when you watch it, you'll understand. But great film.
Oh.
This looks sick. There you go.
I just seen what his name was. Okay, I was lost. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Why are we talking about 7-inch dicks? Oh.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
All right. So good. Everybody loves the movie. Z-Man, are you going after this at all? Any plans for Badlands?
I probably will. I think this might be my first time getting something from NECA in like a few years. I think I might have to do this, unless another company does.
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys is doing one. He's got the half the bird on his back too.
Yeah, I saw. Oh, well, that looks sick, but no, I don't collect Hot Toys.
That looks sick, but no.
No. I would, like, if I see Forbidden Planet when it comes out, I'll be like, wow, looks so nice.
Appreciate it.
But yeah.
Hey, but he's got like the girl, little C3PO
Yeah.
on his back. Yeah, it
Well,
looks nice.
I think she's posable as well, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But
All right, we like it. That was the last of the items for this week before we get to the news, of course. But if anyone has anything that they would like to show off, now would be that time. James, you don't have anything to show off this week. Kind of ruins your whole bit, but it's fine. It's fine.
I got tons of comics in, but we can't go through all that. That's all I got. I've been spending money on comics.
Oh, I spent 2 weeks last weekend.
I did see on. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm on my spending ban. I got was one thing. that I haven't opened yet. It was the last thing I got before I'm pretty much on my spending ban. Aside, I'll get that. Damn, I'm not yelling at you because I really want it. But one, so I'll show what I got. But then the Harbinger Studios Collegiate Legends figures. Collegiate Legends has been on TikTok, and
I was like, I want to see it.
They've been sending some to some people on TikTok that have been posting, and so they sent me one. So I'll post a video about it on my TikTok soon. It's like a very odd like niche for me specifically because it's like I don't know where it will go on the shelf once I have posted about it. But I think it's cool that they sent it to me. It's Ohio State. He's just a regular. It's a no-name guy. They got a black guy and a white guy. I said you can send me the black guy. It's okay. I made sure to be clear that I did want the black guy. If you're going to send it to me, don't send me the white guy. And then because of the problems that I said I wasn't going to get into, but I got into.
Uh-oh.
I did.
Ooh.
But I gotta get tires, man. And so like I'm done like the rest of the year. Aside for Christmas. I did have something. I'm going to whisper. I don't know who's listening to me on the other side of the door. I do have something else coming that was ordered a while ago, but it was a pre-order that just, you know how that goes. But other than that, this is it. Was it. So I haven't opened it yet. I've been like putting it off because like, I know it's going to be my last thing till like Christmas. So I'm like, oh man, but he's so cool. I'm very happy. I regret getting into this, but at the same time, I'm very excited to have gotten into Transformers. So.
Lorenz, this is a good one. I picked him up. He's my only of the primes that I've got. Solid. Such a good one. And I think people were waiting for this design to be done in figure form. And now it's... I think he's the best like Transformer I got. Because it was this year, right? He came out, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. He was just... I was like, instant buy. I've got him in my display. I know I'm going to get the other... Like, are you gonna get the other primes and do the 13 primes?
So yeah, I've got Alchemist and Solus already.
Nice.
Those were two. So it's like those were the ones that I saw in the store when I was like, oh, I'm gonna get into Transformers. And so then I was like, oh, it's like it's one of those things where it kind of like worked out in the grand scheme. Of course, there's always backtracking, right? We talked about this earlier. You can always have an excuse to go backtrack on something, but if you're trying to like focus and getting into a new line, I was like, originally I said that I was going to do Studio Series, the 86 movie stuff, cartoon stuff, G1 stuff. But since now that I've discovered they're doing the primes, I was like, I'll focus on getting the 13 primes and then like go from there. It's like, I know that they're not all from the same, that each design that they're doing for the figures, they're not all from the same media, but still it is cool to get all 13 of them. Like it's still cool to do that. So that's going to be the focus, and I'm going to slow burn it, and because there's no reason for me to go crazy, because I also don't even know that much of the lore. I am reading the current Energon stuff, but
I'd say a good channel to watch for any of the lore for Transformers is the Basics. The Basics on, I think it's just called Transformers Basics, and you'll find the channel. I'll send you a link because that will help you a lot with the lore of the characters and their looks. Obviously, I think the figures that they're doing a mix match of different designs throughout the years. But Megatronus was a specific, I think, IDW version. So yeah, I'd recommend that. I'll send it to you, the YouTube channel. But yeah,
cool.
But yeah,
it's a like, and this is also why I don't need to get in to anything. Hasbro's taking all of my money. I specifically, I've got the Monster Force and the Street Fighter, but those are very small compared to, I got so into Joe, and I'm and with the connection to Transformers and then the crossover stuff that's happening now, it's like, I fear getting deep into that as well. And it's like, you guys talk about like, at least other companies get your money.
Yeah.
At least you're not. We make fun of Dan being a Hasbro shill. I'm up Hasbro's ass at this point, so I don't.
I think like Lorenz, you're at the point where, well, I didn't really get into GI Joe, but at the 2019, that was when I was getting into collecting. Then I just bought all of the Legends. Now I'm regretting it. So don't get to that route. But yeah, it's a slippery slope because you'll be like, oh, Legends, and then oh, Transformers.
Well, it's like once I become selective about what I am buying, like when I became selective about Legends, then I was like, I fucking love G.I. Joe. And then when I got selective about G.I. Joe, it just went on to something else. Like,
And so, Lorenz, you were talking about Operation Monster Force.
Mhm.
Have you got any of season 2, like as in the new ones?
yeah, I got the Halloween Boy, Dr. Caligari, the General. Like I got most of what came out, but I didn't get everything yet. And I'm not going in on army builders for Monster Force. I think I'm largely out on army builders as a whole at this point in my life. I've taken all my Joe army builders off the shelf. Like at this point, I'm trying to expand into so many different lines that I don't feel like army building is worth it. Now, if I was doing since Rush is in the chat, like Rush has displays where like if I did displays like that, there would be times where I would want army builders, right?
Yeah.
But all of my guys are just on risers, and so it seems like not a waste of money, but just not where I want the funds to go. So named characters only for this guy. So that helps a lot with Monster Force right now since it's so limited.
Yeah.
I would get one of the troopers because then you can at least have next to Dracula you have one of the Delta Red, or with the Forgotten King you've got one of the Sleepwalkers. That's what I'm doing because I agree doing army building is chaotic if you're collecting other lines. If you're just if I sold everything and went straight into either Mythic Legions or Operation Monster Force, then I'll be like, I'm doing army building. I don't care.
Yeah.
For now, I'm like one at a time, and like you said, do slow burner. Don't go all in straight away.
Like if I got into Legions and what's helping me with Monster Force is I know that there is lore, right? Obviously there's lore to Legions, there's lore to Monster Force, but these aren't like comics and movies and shows that I've grown up consuming. So it does, like as much as I would love to backtrack on things, it does help you a little bit. Be like, I can still build my own lore around Legions characters where it's like I don't need to get effing everything. It's like you can try to piece together, put your own little pieces of lore on it. Like the Operation Monster Force lore, it's like in my head there are no army builders, buddy. There's nobody in this army. It's just my lore is these named characters fighting each other, and that's it. Nobody else is here.
That's the good thing about Mythic Legions too, is there's lore, there's story, and there are essential characters, but it leaves it open to kind of whatever you want to do with it. Like, I mean, this is just the gigantic raging lesbian in me, but like Belualith and Thrace are like an item because why not? Like Thrace is a necromancer, Belualith is undead, so I feel like it works. But like they've got their stories up. It's like, who's to say they've never hung out before, or who's to say that Magnus never went on like a picnic with who do we got over here? Sir Enoch. And they're just out enjoying a sandwich and like some sparkling apple cider. You can do whatever you want. There's nothing saying that never happened. But I'm kind of in the same boat as you, like named characters, and unfortunately Legion's been doing like pretty much just named characters recently. But like the reinforcements waves, the Legion builders, I can generally pass on those.
Yeah.
It's still hard, and it's like that dwarf doesn't have a name, but he looks cool as shit, and I really want to put him on the shelf.
Cloud, I did see you had a Eraser, the invisible Eraser version, and
oh yeah, that's for Lorenz. Something. So it was I want this thing from Legion's Con. I was like, I can get it, and then he messages me like I think while I was there. He's like, don't worry about it, and I was just like, I knew he had the other ones. I'm like, well, now you won't have the set, and it bothered me. Like I personally got offended that the set wouldn't be complete. So I got one. I'm just gonna it's just gonna sit here.
And they knew what they were doing. It obviously, but it was like that's the clear one, the invisible version.
Yeah.
And they're like, what if we do two variants? So there are now 4 versions of this guy.
Yeah.
You get your regular purple, smoky gray, and then clear. And they're like, in the very last one we will give you is actually him invisible. And so I was set up from the beginning, and I fell for it like an idiot.
No, we all
happens to the best of us.
I think the invisible one will be like for everyone else if they want that one. I saw that they're gonna have a Big Bad Toy Store is gonna have a drop on the 21st.
Yeah.
Because the Phantom Core that Kenny was able to do the email
the pre-order.
Yeah. I was able although I didn't get an email, but they have just put them on BBTS. The Phantom Core Van Helsing with the other head. So he's now there available for pre-order. So I've just done that pre-order. So if anyone wants to get that version, you can do it that.
So they've had that guy available for pre-order for a long time at shows. Does anyone remember, was he cheaper to pre-order at the show, and then is that what they did? Okay.
He was cheaper at the show. I think I had a friend, because he told me what the price was, and it wasn't $50.
Right. I wish we had a UK store for Operation Monster Force. We only have Kapow, but everything.
I mean, even here, it's just Big Bad Toy Store. Like that's the only place, and it's convenient because yes, they're local. But when I heard you guys talking about earlier, like they had a table with product. I saw Friday night, and then Saturday I came down and there was nothing on the table. Like I thought they were even sold out of the exclusive. And so I was asking about a couple of things I thought they saw, and they're like, oh, yeah, Big Bad Toy Store. So I feel like the idea was to move traffic to the website, which is a little obnoxious. Like, I don't know that they purposely bought too little. I don't want to say that, but it seemed
But you heard it here, folks.
They brought like one of each thing.
They brought too little.
Yeah.
Brought too little. Way too little. It's gone. I mean, I don't get up early. I'm not going to get up early for anything. I didn't get up for that, the Legions exclusives. I'm not about waiting on lines. There's nothing that I would have missed out on that they would not have had like another version of down the line, which is another great thing about collecting Mythic Legions. Their exclusives just include extra parts, thankfully. So I managed to get everything. Got it all.
Nice.
Got my Paladin too.
All right. Any other pickups? Z-Man, I saw that you sent me.
I actually did remember that I didn't show because I got Fallout stuff like right before I did Justin's stream, but then I got these in like the next day.
Oh, that's sick. Benny, you got Benny.
Yeah,
That's
the Vegas
Oh.
stuff. They do more. I mean, especially since I think winding down the DC stuff.
Yeah. It's got to figure out some other things, right?
Yeah.
I do hope that Todd, I know he's done Nora from Fallout 4, the normal default female, lone wanderer, the create character.
Yeah.
But I hope they do Nate as well, because then that's a good pair. So hopefully, because then you just got someone in the Vault jumpsuit.
I have a particular love for when I remember like John or like someone else. Like I have a particular love for when I hear one of us like rag on figures when they're just like revealed. And I remember hearing John cackle at the Fallout figures. And then I love when one of us is like, I did get it though. Like it makes me happy because we're all like, buy what you want, but we will talk shit on it. Like it's my favorite part of us all being friends.
Absolutely.
Legit, anytime McFarlane's mentioned, we'll rag upon it, and then I will be like, "Oh, I got the Sub-Zero."
Yeah, I will not go. I will not get those Mortal Kombat. I'm just gonna wait. I don't care how long. If it's 10 years from now, there'll be a different 112 Mortal Kombat, and I'll eventually.
That's the spirit.
No,
but I'm with you. I agree.
The ninja characters, I don't care.
Like I seen the Raiden at my GameStop, and I was like, dude, it looked kind of cool, but I was like, nope.
But it still looks like shit in person.
Z-Man, I think you're the only one to have folded because didn't Jay even cancel his?
Yeah, so did Justin.
Oh, wait, did he end up getting them in the end?
No, Jay got his.
Got him.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I thought he canceled. I thought he changed it. I thought he didn't.
Jay doesn't cancel.
He canceled it.
On the sale pile.
If he does, he
just puts it on the sell pile. That is, he will just get it and be like, all right.
And legit, he was like this about the Kith stuff. He was like, I wonder, will this be good at selling, like if he has his table again at the toy fair, will these figures be good to sell at the convention? I was like, don't get it for that. Obviously, if you're getting it for that, whatever. But,
I love the way his brain works. I love the way his brain works.
It hurts every time I just see something. He's like, I'm getting that. And I'm like, how many? He's also getting the Lego Goonies. He's getting the Lego Star Trek. So I'm like, and he's just gotten a PayPal card, like a physical card. So I'm just like, oh.
He's great.
I love
He's fantastic. I use him as an example when Kathy's like, there's a new Mythic Legions wave, isn't there? I'm like, yeah, but I'm not Jay. So thank you, Jay.
We love Jay, but also that's chaos. Like rebuying Mcfarlane and selling.
Stresses me
buying,
Rebuying Mcfarlane is the craziest phrase. It's like, I sold it, but I'm going to get it again.
Listen. Here's Jay's music, okay?
Adam McFarlane sold a McFarlane and then bought it again.
Oh my god, it's so true. It's so true. And
Jay.
He was talking about the 2000X He-Man stuff. He was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get the Mattel one." Boom, he bought it, and I was like,
He did, didn't he?
He's fast asleep right now. Sleeping like having a good time, dreaming sweet dreams.
He's gonna watch this tomorrow. He's gonna be watching it calmly through, and then, what the hell, man? What did I do to you guys?
Right?
We love you, Jay. I'm not saying this as like, like a.
Just making sure you're paying attention.
Some people take the piss out of John, but we love everyone. Don't attack.
Yeah, forget John. I don't give a. Never mind.
Jay is super aggressive, and he's probably going to make a video about you now.
Even though I'm part of his like group of McFarlane buyers.
Dude, I buy McFarlane stuff too, so I'm proud of it. There's some cool figures. I don't give a shit. Fuck you, John.
I love that mentality, man.
John knows I love him. I say that every time I say "fuck you, John." I love him.
I don't add any addendums to when I say it. I just
Yeah.
Very straightforward. Okay. Yeah. Any more pickups or news? I got news, but any other pickups? Okay. Well, let me get this geared up because here we go.
Let's hit that news, though.
Hit us with that sweet, sweet news.
Well, folks, it's another week, and here we are once again talking about everybody's favorite thing, Labubu's. So, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Sony is the rights owner to what will be a Labubu movie. Now, I don't know. Call me a cynic, a skeptic, whatever. I just feel like the amount of time that it's going to take to put this movie together, by the time we get there, will anyone care about Labubus? Or, conversely, Or they're just going to throw like an AI Labubu movie together. This thing will be out in 2 weeks and we'll call it a day. I don't know. Two options.
Can't be worse than their Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, I mean, look at their track record. They're awesome. They make the best movies with these popular properties.
We're talking best picture contender here then.
This is a home run.
Morbin time with the Labubus. It's Labubu time.
It's Labubu time.
Labubin time.
Labubin time.
Just imagine the fucking parents to get drugged to this thing. Like to go see it in the theater, spend $60, $70, $80.
Labubu popcorn bucket.
Oh my god! I didn't even think about all that.
I bet I bet Mike Hex already got one.
The exclusives.
Oh,
that's crazy.
The LaFufu
like
popcorn
we're talking
buckets.
about collabs. Labubu collab with Marvel. Oh god.
Yeah, the Kiss Labubu.
Kiss Labubus.
It's like $800.
Spider-Man Labubus. It's all on the horizon, folks. Look, Sony.
I'm actually surprised we don't see those.
Well, Sony has the rights for this movie, right? So it's only a matter of time until we get an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man Labubu. I'm just saying. It's right around the corner.
It took them like 2 years to give us a Venom figure from the first movie. So,
look, I love Sony. Like, vast majority of the electronics, my television, my phone, my stereo,
Agreed.
my headphones, all Sony. I worked for them for a few years. Awesome company. But it's shit like this. That's just, you're hurting my soul, Sony. I love you, but stop. You have a problem. Put it down.
They could have made such a cool video game with this money.
Oh,
they're gonna make. What do you mean? They will make $1 billion. They're gonna make $1 billion on this stupid fucking movie. So
they probably spent $5 billion to license it.
Probably.
But this thing is, this doesn't have to be a good movie. Like if Labubus don't have to like if they are still popular by the time it were to come out, if it comes out, as long as they're popular, this probably will make a crap ton of money. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like this could be their chance to really rake it back in.
I mean,
Morbius back in. Put Morbius back into theaters for the third time. Put Morbius back, but also put the Labubu movie next door and see which. There we go.
No. Put Madam Web, put Morbius, and then put the Labubu film, and
Triple
be
feature.
like marathon, like the Sony exclusive event, and like extra scenes for Morbius and Madam Web, include
having a good time. Not.
It got weird there. I don't know what happened. Did you hear that? Anyone else? Oh. It was. I didn't hear nothing. I just seen Garth.
I'm having a good time.
Having a good time.
Why are you mad at a movie?
Directly at my head.
No, one's. I'm not mad about the movie. I'm mad.
Let's be clear. I'm mad about. No, I'm done. But
no, I like to get mad at everything. If it's not for me, it's stupid and it shouldn't exist. And that's the way I live my life.
I'd be bad. Like if I was a Sony stock, I just think it's a waste of money. I think by the time, isn't this stuff out yet? I don't know. I guess.
Well,
one of these Pop Marts in the mall that I work at. I guess it's busy, but not as busy as the one that opened, 6 months ago in another mall near me. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm. The Target, there's an aisle in our Target now that's just like growing in blind bags and Pop Mart like things. It's like not in the collectors even said. It was like in a completely different area, and like we noticed it the other day, and we were like, why is it growing that?
It is. So that was actually one of the other news options. I didn't bring it up, but it's actually causing a spike in toy sales. This whole blind packaging thing, mimicking what Labubu has been doing, because it's really popular amongst people. I think only because we are all inherently degenerate gamblers, but we just don't like to admit it.
Yeah, I mean, I just rolled by this morning, Best Buy and Barnes and Noble, and there's lines of people waiting to buy Pokemon cards. I assume that's what they're there for. And I was just thinking, and they all were like middle-aged white and Asian guys. And I was just like, I know you're not buying these for your fucking kids. Like, you're buying it for resale and shit. Like, they're not even opening them. Like, I don't mind if you collect them. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, if you collect Pokemon cards, all ages and all that shit, whatever, I don't care. But like, if you're just there to scalp them, like, you're such a dirtbag. Like scalping fucking Pokemon cards, like it just seems so wrong.
I have
and Kith Marvel Legends too. Yeah,
but that's all adults.
Oh yeah,
like, there's like active kids that want to collect Pokemon. You know what I mean, and stuff. And they're like their parents are having to buy them on eBay for. I don't even know how much that costs.
Yeah,
for a lot more. And like, I just want a box of Pokemon cards for Christmas, Dad. $700 later, you know, like, or whatever.
You get one thing for Christmas now. It's just these Pokemon cards.
Oh God, I think I saw Jay was saying that he went to his Smith's toy store, and he literally saw two people getting arrested because they were stealing Pokemon cards. It's.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Jay collects Pokemon cards now.
No.
You know?
He saw them getting arrested and was like, you know what? Maybe I should get in on this.
I like it, it's obviously it's become a big thing, these Pokemon cards. So I've always just seen the clips of people just, you know, buying them ridiculously. And I think, you know, like to bring it back to like Labubu, our shop that we go for like collectibles and that stuff, Forbidden Planet, they put a sign of like Labubu's out of stock because they're putting it on their shelves and it's taking over the Funko Pop stuff. So now they've got all these blind boxes plus Labubu's. And it's just like, oh, stop invading my fortress of solitude of shop. Please.
Can Funko save themselves if they just eliminate the plastic packaging and just go all blind? Just everything that they have now, just go blind.
I'm glad you asked, because this time next year we may be saying rest in peace to what was once Funko Pop, a phenomenon for many years.
They did.
They had a great run. They had a way better run than they could have had, you know.
It's been like 10, 12 years.
Yeah. So I think as far as these types of kitschy collectible things go, they really did have a phenomenal run. Now, do they continue? I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, right? We'll see. But sales are down. Debt is up.
Here's a great one from the X-Men 97 when they turn into video game characters. We didn't get the Marvel Legend of that.
It's true. It's true. And as far as companies that have the license to everything, I mean, they really do pretty much, you know.
They really did make, like, there are very little things that you could think of that they didn't make something of.
It's Nintendo stuff. Like they don't have any like Super Mario. That's the only thing that I know for a fact that they have not touched. But yeah, other than that, I mean,
and Soul Calibur.
Wow.
Soul Calibur. Right up there with Mario.
Yeah.
Like, I love Soul Calibur too. I had Dreamcast back in the day. I don't know.
I'm so upset.
Dreamcast.
So there's no Mario, but there is like, there's other. Are there no Nintendo products? Period.
No Zelda. No. Oh no, wait, they did Pokemon, didn't they? Yeah.
They do have Pokemon. Yeah.
They're Pokemon Pops.
They have Pokemon Pops.
No Zelda, no Metroid, no Mario.
No Metal Gear.
Those are that big ones.
Excuse my ignorance. Is Pokemon owned by Nintendo? Like now? I mean, was it always?
I don't know. I don't want to say yes. I know like they have like a heavy partnership. Like there's that game that's...
I mean, I worked at like a Fred Meyer Kroger like 25 years ago when we were selling like the Game Boy games, the Pokemon. So I know they've been with Nintendo forever.
Yeah. It's like the Pokemon company or something.
Yeah.
I know Niantic works with them a lot. I don't honestly know.
Yeah.
Good old Pokemon.
I just didn't know that if they created, if Nintendo created Pokemon,
I think they bought it.
Maybe, yeah.
It's a collab, y'all. Pokemon and Nintendo.
It's true. True.
No.
So I know everybody's sad to see this, but yeah, it's what it is. Lorenz, please.
This was kind of a joke. Are any of you guys blind box fans? Do you guys like that type of product? Like any of it, like the mini brands type thing, any blind box thing? Are any of you guys particularly fond of that?
I like the first two I buy, and then if I get a double, then I'm just like California Red Devil said. I wake up and I want to fuck shit up.
He adds it to the list of things he hates.
A repeat. But I'm buying some stuff. I have from that Pop Mart. It's not a Labubu, but I got this. I forgot the name of the artist. I'll go down and grab one and come back. Y'all carry on.
Okay. Yes, please. So I've dabbled. Okay. I've dabbled with the blind boxes, but I find myself wondering why I did that. So every once in a while, because there's always such random stuff from all kinds of IPs. So a couple of years ago, I saw like these Beetlejuice ones, and I was like, I'll get those because they had a couple of things that I didn't really have any representation of, and it's like, okay, that'd be fun. But I buy 3 of those, and I didn't get the one that I was, aiming to get. So now I got to go back and get 2 more. Finally get it, but then I have these other 4 things, and now I just have like a little pile of these blind box things, and so I did that with like some Marvel stuff too, and kind of ended up being the same thing, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? So I refuse. Carolina, she still loves it because they do a lot of Kirby stuff that way.
Right.
And
Interesting.
Like she'll still do it, but not me.
My local collectible shop, about 10 minutes down the road from me, she will open and mark what they are. Like, so like if I want to go in and specifically get this little Foxy, I know which one I'm getting because April opens them all up. Look how sad he looked. He wanted to come home with me. Thank you for being. But she'll mark them all. So it's like I know I want this one thing out of this if she has them. The only other exception I made was the little Final Fantasy VII polygon figures. They're sold as a box. So you get all 7 of them, and then either a duplicate character or like one of the chase characters. But you get the set of the figures. So it's not really a gamble to me. Yeah. I had a friend hook me up with the one from the last. I don't know if you're gonna see that. My friend sent me this one.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, that was the chase from Series 1, and then the one from Series 2 was Zach, and I did not get him. I got an extra of the guards, but I've got like a full set, so it's not like I ended up with like 6 Kate Siths or anything like that. So they're still blind boxes, but it's like because you're buying a case, there's like no risk to it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Z-Man.
No, I was gonna say like in terms of the blind boxes stuff, I dabble with the Lego like minifigure ones, but everyone's found an app to just scan the thing and it tells you which figure it has. That's gone now. So I literally did that for the Spider-Verse stuff. And I was able to get Miguel and Peter B. Parker. But the other stuff, which I think a lot of people are getting into because I think the company is smart, blockies. They're all, they're all blind box stuff. But like Cloud was doing with like just getting a whole box set of them, you at least get the whole roster. There is a chance of you getting a chase variant instead of the normal. Because like I've got like the shiny version of a mini Megatron instead of the normal Megatron. So I'm cool with that in terms of like a blind box, but I will never get into the other stuff. I think I'm just like Blockies is my own blind box situation, and I'm cool with that. But
I'd be upset at a variant like that. Like if I wanted Soundwave and I got like a sparkly Soundwave, I'd be like, God damn it!
Yeah, that was like when I got the Super Friends Red Batman. I was just ordering the regular Batman, and they sent me the damn chase. And then I ordered 2 more just in case, and then I got 2 regular ones, and so I opened one, kept one on card because I wanted one on card anyways, and then the red one I still got. I have to do something with it. I don't want it, but
I was looking at the Blockies, and when I was at Walmart the other day, the Transformers Blockies, and it reminded me, like, I was just thinking about blind boxes and if I would enjoy stuff. It reminded me that at some point when Bobby Vallow was talking about doing O-ring figures of Action Force, he talked about the possibility of doing them as blind boxes. And I thought about how I would hate if it was like, oh, I'm going to do O-ring figures of these. But like, and it was like, how would we feel about if any company of the stuff that we collect now, if there was a version of Legends that was like, we actually have a blind box now, like, would we be angry at this for California Red Devil, or would we?
Then yeah. Like, but if they just did like a one-off wave that had like, platinum chase like Mcfarlane does, that'd be different. I don't know if I'd like it. But
I'd say like if they were doing a blind box of Legends, I think the best way to do it would be if it's an army builder. Like the wave is full of army builders, so like a Hellfire Hank, a Hydra bot, like Hydra shield, and that was a blind box.
That's a good idea, actually.
Because otherwise you would end up with like 73 Iron Man figures, because
don't do it on the popular characters, do it on like the army builders that need that kind of like, oh, you can just aimlessly get this, and then if you get a shield agent, woo. If you get a aim soldier, if you get Hellfire Hank, that would be fun.
It's got if you do something like that, people are going to be into like, so the Horsemen are doing something with those new skeletons, and there's like a few different colors, and then there's like a chase black, like glossy one. So like, for me, it's just like, I don't need more skeletons, and I want to try to track down a purple one for Kessie down the line, but I know somebody will help me find that.
Or
but
you could just spray paint one. Be done with it.
I'm neurotic. I can't do that. But I mean, they're cheap. They're like $20. But they had them on display at Legions Con. So I saw the black one, the gloss, and it reminded me of Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. And now I fucking want one, and I'm not going to get one, and I hate it. God, fuck blind boxes, man. Jesus.
So this is my little thing. I got a few of this. Is from this guy Hirono. Is the
So I'll bring you back up, Daniel, in a second. Okay.
And then
it's adorable.
Kind of evil. But yeah, I bought like 6 of them, and I've only gotten 1 double that I got to try to get rid of. But
those are kind of cute.
They're just sitting on a shelf, like when you walk in my house. Like they're just a little weird.
Yeah. So Daniel brings up a comment here. I kind of like the idea of. So Daniel was speaking earlier about blind boxes. He goes with the Lego ones for the minifigures, $5 a pop. So it's not like anything crazy. But what if Legends did it $5, but head sculpts, right? So you don't know what head sculpt you're getting, but you might have 72 Iron Man heads, but could get that screaming siren head at some point, It could be a cool concept. I don't know how else.
Different
like,
battle
something
damage
like that.
Spider-Man heads.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
different parts of the mask ripped up.
Like to see
I
them
think
go the way of
it's
loot
too
boxes.
limited though. Like I don't think there'd be enough to do.
Or blind box accessory packs. I think like with something like Legends, the figure thing is a little risky, but I don't know. People like the blind box thing. It's not for me, but that doesn't mean that it's not wildly popular because clearly it is. So, you know.
I will sell people blind box accessory packs if they want.
Yeah, we have buckets of them. Now we'll do that.
You might get a head sculpt in it.
Look at that.
Some extra hands.
Let's see. So one more thing I'll pull up. So because Z-Man sent me this link, and I saw this in the chat earlier, and I guess it kind of worked out. So East Boston writes, have you guys seen a demon? And I was like, oh, that's a weird thing to say just randomly. And it has nothing to do with this, but it worked. So we're going to use it. Thanks, East Boston. It's like you were seeing into the future. All right, Z-Man, what are we looking at here?
D13.
So, yeah, D13. The guys or the company that did the Jesus figures. They are, you know, obviously they love to do these demon figures because, you know, it's the same body and all that stuff. But I saw this and I was like, whoa! It's like I think his name is Handsome Devil and then the Vampiric Demon. It's all just, you know, different variants, but I was just like, this looked fun. And obviously it was at Legions Con, and, you know, they're doing their next like line is in Japan, like it's going to be themed in Japan. So
Nippon Adventures.
But yeah, I love these because I've got an angel and just like a white base body. I do want to get some demons because they look fun.
We have 3 of them, I think.
It was definitely a questionable package when it came, and my brothers were just like, because the packaging of the normal.
I thought you were talking about his underwear on the green one.
No,
questionable.
It looks like a book, right?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Like the questionable thing was like the packaging is of like, you know, because obviously the line is called Biblical Adventures, and the packaging for the like normal deluxe figure looks like a Bible, and I got weird looks. But I like the, you know, packaging itself. It just looked nice, but it was weird to like being like, oh, you got a Bible, and it's like, no, it's an action figure. But yeah, I saw these and they look cool.
Pretty cool. Very random. They're up on sale right now, I guess, according to Adrian. So look on Big Bad. So if you're looking for that, there you go.
Okay. I might have to get that devil. That's pretty cool.
The Saint wants a devil?
Yeah, balance.
Well, no, then I was just looking at their Jesus figure on there, and I was like, I might have to get the Jesus one too for equal representation on the shelf.
You need the Saint, and then you need the demon to fight each other. It'd be like,
those were not at Legions Con. It's Decon. It's the one that's going this weekend. Chris posted. He got them 2 days late, so that's cool. There are 2 other exclusives that won't show up until Monday, so expect to see other things. Chris is my buddy. I love Chris. He gave me a special D13 pin. I was harassing him because it had like the red dragon on it, and I was like, I need a pin. So he gave me that, and he gave me this one with gold on it. He's like, it's for my 50th birthday in February, so I feel special. Thank you, Chris.
Nice. That's cool.
How can they be sold out of Jesus?
It's popular.
What do you think?
A lot of people want Jesus, so it's the other ones that they're like,
he's out of a lot. as I understand it, there is going to be a point on his direct website, the D13 Toys website, where he's going to get more stock in, because I've been eyeballing Lucifer for a long time and he tends to sell out pretty quick. So there should be a sale. If I hear of anything about them coming back in stock, I'll let you know.
James, I hear you're Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I wish I could go upstairs and get the
I'm
package.
just gonna.
I literally had chapel tonight, Kenny. When I hopped on the call and I said I just got home, I had literally just got done from delivering the Lord's word to the football team. Amen.
My uncle.
Sit down. This is for you.
Huh?
Oh, the Cloud. This is for you. Turn around. Everybody, pay attention. Everybody have their notebooks.
I've got my demons. I've got my monsters.
There you go.
I was just looking at that. So Z-Man, did you get the one with the crucifixion kit and everything?
No.
Yeah, they've got the whole.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, they got the whole cross with the hands with the holes in them and everything.
Yeah, that's. I remember. I remember because this was a Kickstarter, and I was showing this to my brothers, and they were like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna back it," and then I did back it. No, I just got the Angel Soldier figure. I didn't like. I was like, it was either
so they
him.
used the money from Jesus to make demons.
Yeah.
You realize this?
I would be so thrown off, not even just as a religious person. Maybe the blinders are on, but I think it would be so funny for anyone to walk into someone's house and then be like, "Oh, you collect action figures?" Yeah. And then it's just.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like on display. Check out this display.
Yeah. It's got its audience. He tries to be respectful. It's all based on art. And so it's like sculptures and paintings and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no,
It's got like the white Jesus. He's got the
I don't want to cause a problem for this guy. Like,
but
no, I think it's genuinely. And I'm not like Jesus. There was even if you were religious, he was a historical guy. There was a dude who was walking around. So you just have a figure of a guy, but that is a hilarious visual. Like getting home, like, oh, it's here, and you're at home, like.
I dare him to make Muhammad.
He doesn't look good on that cross. I gotta refigure. Does he got butterfly joints so I can really stretch that arm out?
It does have butterfly joints.
That's great.
Like, because I got the face body and I was like, wow, that's cool. And it comes with a puddle. Although,
that's how you get me to mess with Kim.
I'm pretty sure they probably already have something in the work. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, this seems like a good time to leave. So good night, everyone. No,
we hit the 3-hour mark.
That's right. That's right.
Hey.
No, unless anybody has anything else to recap from the past week or so, I feel like we can make our way around. Nothing heard. Okay, let's do it. All right, James, how about that?
At SICNS on Instagram. Yeah, I'm happy. I have 2 days off in a row, so I'm not going to bitch about work this time. Last time I was a little tired.
There you go. See, he's not mad about everything, California Red.
No. I know. I feel like I'm generally positive, right? I don't know.
I would say so. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, Cloud, save us, please. All right, thank you.
On Instagram at cloud_network. I just hit 1,000 followers, so thank you if you follow me. That was awesome. And I will be boring the shit out of Dan Who Sunday talking about Legions Con.
He told me he's very excited about that.
Oh, he is. Oh, yeah.
Z-Man.
You can find me at home because I'm an unemployed fool. But you can find me on Instagram, Agent_Z-Man. There you go. The agent
The agent that never sleeps. To be fair, it's like 5, 6, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. It's late over there.
It is 3:34.
3:34. There you go.
That kid's
He's got his kid's Bible.
You can find me getting ready to drop for the drop. I'm going to be reselling these at a ridiculous rate. I'm going to be selling my Kith Bibles. I am the Blackter on most social medias now, actually. Everything but Instagram. I need to get my Instagram
feels
back.
like you should do that too.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. Last time I tried, it was like username's taken. I was like, who's gimmick infringing on me? I got to change it to the Blatchla.
There you go.
Blatchla.
All right. Yeah, go follow Lorenz on TikTok if you're there. Do it. All right. This is Encounter Culture. I'm Kenny. We do the recap here. It's Thursday. This week was Friday. It was 3 Thursdays in a row, right? So let's switch it up. I was talking to Alexi the other day, and we were debating on even going the further, going further and pushing it to Sunday to really mess with people's minds. But I don't think we're there yet. So I don't know. Next week, Thursday, Friday, I don't know. We'll find out on one of those days. But as I've said before, this is your inconsistent show about the consistent flow of toy news and information. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe below. And feel free to join that cult. One more shout out to the cult members. Of course, you saw Justin Collects at the recap intro from the previously on. He is on that members list. There will not be an episode of Collecting Justified this weekend. Justin is out, and I won't be bootlegging because I can't even manage to keep a regular stream online. So there will be no Justified this weekend, but we'll be back the following weekend with something, I'm sure. Who knows? But hey, everybody, I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out. Zion, I see you out there. Yeah, I guess I will see everybody next week. Take it easy.
I hate goodbyes.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!